Hello! It's Friday. It's Friday! It's Friday! Oh, whoa! Hello, you hear Guumi? Hello! Hi, Terry. Hi, Brian. Yes, Guumi Edgeworth. Hi, Brian. Good old Brian. Welcome. Hi, Jay. Wait. Hello. Welcome, everybody, to the Friday show. When you work with me, you don't have that much energy. What do you mean? I have normal amount of... Freaking thumbnail. Hold on, my cat's scratching on something he's not supposed to. Papa, no! No. I'm back. Yes, hi Sagan, welcome. And hi Jibra. I don't have extra energy. I have normal amount of energy. This is normal amount of Guumi energy, okay? What do you expect me to be, huh? When I'm streaming. When I'm streaming, I couldn't just like... Hi guys. Welcome to the Friday show. I'm a little tired, but we gotta keep on going. You know? What kind of stream would that be? So we gotta keep, you know, energy. A little bit. Just a little bit of energy. But yeah, it's Friday. I saw a redstone in my table. In your table. Hi, Flash. Edge Guumi. That's a different Guumi. I'm Guumi Edgeworth. Edge Guumi is a different kind of Guumi. Don't know I'm the Guumi lore. Ooh, nice. I've got a red rock in my tummy. That's part of the lore. How are you guys? It's Friday. How was you guys' week? Just in general, because you know it's Friday. This is close to the weekend, so we can evaluate how we feel about the week, right? How do we feel about the week? Was it good? Was it bad? Was it, you know, whatever? Guumi would work too. Oh yeah. So I posted this on Twitter, but I found a week-old half a slice of Costco pizza in the back of my fridge. And as if we apply the couch cushion change principle of if I didn't know it was there and I found it, that means it's free. Just like couch cushion money is free. The pizza I found in the back of the fridge is also free. And so, who can say no to free pizza? Oh no, you didn't? What do you mean? Oh no, I didn't. I did. It was very stale. No, Flash is not new here. Flash has been here for a while. So yeah. I had week-old pizza. It was very stale. The bread, that is, because I had to microwave it and it was really stale. But you know, it's okay. I got free pizza, and I think that's a good start of a Friday night. I'm saying. We'll see if my tummy hurt afterwards. But my tummy will probably hurt from the cheese more than from the time that I ingested. Microwave, yeah, it works. Because you know, I microwave my pizza, especially if it's Costco pizza, right? Costco pizza is like the low quality pizza, so I do not care about using the oven or using the pan or whatever for that kind of pizza. If I get high quality stone baked pizza, then sure. But for like fast food or for Costco or for takeout, no special treatment for the pizza. And if you microwave stale bread, it just gets staler. I know because I do that all the time, and it just turns into like a rubbery rock. Not very good. I still ate it though. And what's more is like I made some pesto. I put the pesto on the pizza last week, and then I forgot about it. And so there's still like old pesto on that pizza. So whatever, man. I had old pesto on old pizza. That's fine. That's fine. This is all fine. So, what else? Oh yeah, I was cutting fruit, and some of the juice got on the my phone, and like on the speaker part of the phone. At least I think it was a speaker part of the phone. It sputtered. My phone sputtered when it drank the fruit juice. So if my phone dies, blame the fruit juice. Hi, Lily Ghost. Welcome. Happy Friday. And also the rest of my phone is reformatted because you know how when you drop liquid onto like the surface of a phone, it starts like clicking the buttons and doing the things without you wanting it to. And so, once the water on my phone literally stopped the video I was watching, took me out of the YouTube app, and then opened the Notes app, I think. The water wanted me to write something down. I need your help, my other cousin's beating me up. Oh no! Beat him back. Talk to you Saturday. Ooh, happy Saturday! Your weekend started before me. So yeah. My phone drank the fruit juice. That's all I wanted to say. It didn't take me out of the YouTube video that I was watching though, so that was good at least. We will never know what that one droplet of water wanted me to say because it never really got anywhere with the Notes app. So I had a lot of dragon fruit. That was the fruit juice. I was cutting dragon fruit, and the dragon fruit juice got all over my phone, but only the speaker part, and then it sputtered as it went in. That's all that matters. Otherwise, my Friday has been good. My whole week has been decent. Free pizza was always good. What was it? Wednesday, right? For the people who were here Wednesday, I was saying that I was making pulled pork. It's like a carnita style pulled pork, and using the pressure cooker. Oh my gosh, that I put beans in it, so it's like pulled pork and beans. That's like one of the best things I've made so far. It's like well-rounded in flavor. I forgot jalapenos, but you know, I put chili powder in there. That counts. It was so good. I was like woofing it down. It's like, ooh, pork and beans. It's pork and beans technically, but it's like, you know, pulled pork and beans. So it's like carnitas and beans, which works because the beans were also pinto beans. So everything is like, you know, in that region. I still have a whole bunch. I ended up making like 3 whole containers of pork and beans. So I have a whole weekend of food if I want to eat the whole thing, that is. But since I made more pesto and I had bought some raviolis from Costco, I am going to eat the pesto with the raviolis. I've never made my own raviolis before. I always feel like it's not worth it because I made like Chinese dumplings before, right? I don't know if the Italians in the crowd will be mad at me when I say I feel like raviolis are just dumplings. So I've made Chinese dumplings and I feel like I don't need to make ravioli dumplings if I already made Chinese dumplings. I feel like Chinese dumplings are better just because it has meat in it. Do raviolis have meat in it? Raviolis usually have cheese in it, right? Cheese and spinach, or sometimes there's lobster. I've seen I've seen lobster raviolis at Costco, or pumpkin. The pumpkin ones are weird. Hi Gerard, welcome. I'm going off on a tangent about raviolis being dumplings. And I hope that the Italians aren't mad. But they're always mad. They're always mad about something. Anyways, we should get into the game. I haven't played since Monday, of course. I always wait for you guys, chat. And oh my gosh, I was like by Wednesday night after the stream, I was feeling withdrawal from Edgeworth. I need me some more Edgeworth. So let's go. Hi, MDK, welcome. You're just in time. We're gonna switch over to the game scene. Yes, happy Friday. Yes, MDK, welcome, and happy Friday. Though Saturday for some people. Happy. Let's see. Turn off this. Turn on the capture card. Oh, that was already on. Back. Okay, so last time, what we had was, I want to say the raviolis got meat in it, but you know, my only reference of them are canned. Oh yeah, that's right! Raviolis have mincemeat in them sometimes. But the Chef Boyardee ones are like really mincemeat. They're like almost to the point of like, you know, Taco Bell force meat. It's like a little condiment meat. Like, you know, condiment, if you will. It's like a paste of meat. Like condiment meat. Let's go, yay! Oh, anyway, last time, we were really on the assumption that, we put together some clues, and we kind of came to the conclusion that the black dog of this guy, this, what's his name? Connie's? Who's a blind assassin in maximum security, even though he gets out sometimes, was the one that killed our victim, Mr. Knight, and then made his dog drag the body from the detention center to the workshop A where the body was found. And now we're going to question him. I don't think that's the case. Like, I think we're gonna find some new stuff about like stuff not being the case, but we'll see, because we saw like a CCTV footage on a VHS of all things, of like a black shadow attacking the victim in the detention center. But the black shadow looked so much smaller than that big dog. If you see the big dog, it's up to the guy's waist. It's too big of a dog. So I'm still skeptical. Cute dog, yeah, cute dog. And my plasma with a banana pumpkin filling. A banana pumpkin? I've seen a pumpkin filling, like pumpkin ricotta or something, but a banana? Oh, dessert raviolis. Ooh, like a cookies and cream ravioli? Like a whole Oreo inside a ravioli? Who's gonna make it? Mozzarella, cheese, ham, cheese, meat, etc. But they're also trap raviolis. Oh my gosh. Judge Gavèlle, I didn't expect to find you here. Oh yeah, Gavèlle and the other guy next to her, the what's his, the wiener. They kicked us off the case, and we're like, no, we're not gonna be off the case, so we're gonna investigate anyways. So we're here now. There's Gavèlle, the pretty lady. She's so pretty. She's gonna turn out to be like shady and kind of evil or something, but man, why are all the pretty ones evil? Same with Delia Hawthorne from Trials and Tribulations. Oh man, I know it's a little spoiler, but it's like a 10-plus-year-old game. Come on, guys. We have been conducting inquiries, which given, what voice did I give her? Which, when given that we're in charge of the investigation, is hardly strange. Dahlia, yeah, Dahlia. Oh, I forgot water. Hold on. Let me grab a bottle of water real quick. I'll be like right back. 2 seconds. Okay, back. Yes, hydration is important, especially if I'm trying to voice act a little bit. I don't voice act very often, okay? I don't even talk. I'm non-verbal during the day. So streaming is like when I'm extremely verbal. During my IRL life, non-verbal. What is strange is that you are still here, Mr. Edgeworth. I gave you a warning, did I not? I told you that your badge was at risk should our path cross again, and yet, here you are. I am sorry that you thought I might be so easily discouraged, Your Honor, Oh yeah, Gavèlle is a judge. Oh man, calling her your honor. But I am not about to let the truth slip from my grasp, no matter what you or the committee might say. Yeah, Edgeworth has a hard-on for the truth. I am here to present a certain someone with evidence that you yourself should have uncovered. Edgeworth will never let the truth go. Yeah, he firmly grasps the truth. The hard truth, if you will. You have more business with me? I take it, Mr. Edgeworth. Tisku, tisku, tisku. I do. I promised I would be back to prove that you were the killer, and here I am. The doggo licking his face the entire time is kind of cute. Though I'm the type of person that really gets freaked out when dogs lick me or try to lick me, especially big dogs. I don't want to be licked in the face. It's no bueno. This should be amusing. Very well. Whenever you are ready.
Objection!
Objection! It's the Eustace the Wiener. Oh no, he's just Wiener. Oh yeah, he has the Nurge voice. Not so fast. We have some truths of our own to share. First-rate deductions, in fact. Eustace no bad. Indeed, we are now more certain than ever that Simeon Saint was the murderer. Oh yeah, Simeon Saint is our quote-unquote client, the person that was already like locked up for a suspicion of murdering Mr. Knight. But like, we know that he doesn't do it, right? He's like a nice little person that's very nice. It's like the whole truth thing in the detective series is like cool, like there's only one truth in detective. Yes, there's only one truth! And that only he could have moved Mr. Knight from his holding cell to the prison proper. Oh, so they're talking about the fact that Simeon Saint was part of the circus that was performing that morning, and he was the only one that could move the body back and forth. That animation was nice. Little flow of the capelet. Very nice, very nice. We shall prove this to you beyond a shadow of a doubt. But first, a question. Are you quite determined to continue on this course, Mr. Edgeworth? Should you fail to rebuff? I don't know. Rebub our deductions? There will be no going back. Oh, she's threatening his job, which is like, oof. Your very career hangs in the balance. Yeah, oh my gosh. Why does she look so nice when she's threatening Edgeworth's job? Woo? You mean you'll take his badge if you don't like how this goes? I mean, to be fair.
0,0.
Thanks. For the $10 tip. I'm not saying that username, but thank you. Oh yeah, what I was saying. To be fair, right? Edgeworth threatens Gumshoe's job all the time. So does Francisca, and so does literally every prosecutor that works with Gumshoe. So, the fact that Gumshoe's like, oh no, Mr. Edgeworth's job! Like, good on you, man. That's intimidation. Hi, Noelle, welcome. What's so funny? No, it's truth. It's just truth. Not at all. If anything, I'm showing him mercy. Oh, she's a manipulator. Those are classic manipulation. This is not Mr. Edgeworth's case. It never was. And I am under no obligation to hear him out. If he is prepared to accept the potential ramifications of his actions, I will allow him one last chance. Oh man. Oh man. In this universe, are all prosecutors public prosecutors? Are there private prosecutors in this universe? Is there private prosecutor in our universe? I don't know enough about lawyers. Loving the style hair of Gavèlle. I know, right? Well, are you truly willing to take the risk to put your beloved badge on the line? Edgeworth never cared about his badge. He only cares about the truth. Mr. Edgeworth! Sir! I accept your terms. Oh, he is so, like, I'm right and you're wrong. I'm so right and you're so wrong. Oh. I am confident of my reasoning, and what's more, I am representing the firm of Edgeworth & Co. It's his name! It's his pappy's! It's his pappy's firm! Edgeworth has a firm. Confirmed? Yeah! He's confirmed! We have district attorney's office instead of prosecutor's office. I know that, like, there's state attorneys, whereas in this universe, the state, all the defense attorneys are supposedly private, actually. So yeah, I think about units, but only no public prosecutor and ace attorney as far as I know. Yeah, that's what I thought. But I did not indeed intend to besmirch its name always. He is so into his pappy's firm. My duty will be done, and I will not be intimidated. It's the government against the government. And then they're like, no, I will take your job because I'm higher in the government. Very well. Let us see whether you are brave or simply reckless. If it was Francisca, she would have said simply foolish. Foolish fool! By the power vested in me, by the almighty God of justice, let this judgment commence. Eustace, if you will allow me. Fine by me. He's all yours, Gavèlle. Oh, stare down, stare down, stare down. How Knight wound up in the prison proper. You are aware of the incident involving Mr. Knight, the day after yesterday, I assume. He assaulted an innocent guard and stole his keys. Later, in the middle of moving a large animal cage, Mr. Saint stopped by Mr. Knight's cell for a little visit. Most attorneys are private firms, but they're public defenders provided to criminal. Yeah, that's because, like, that's a whole thing about the Miranda rights, right? The part where they're like, if you can't afford an attorney, one will be provided to you by the state. I had to make a presentation in middle school about the judicial branch system, so like I had to memorize the Miranda rights, and it took so long. It took so long to memorize the Miranda rights. I would not be able to be a cop because I'm gonna forget to read you your Miranda rights, and then you'll have to go free, and it'll be all my fault. That's when Mr. Knight stole out of his cell using the keys he stole. He's stolen, I mean. He slipped into the cage, and there he hid as he was wheeled to one of the prison workshops. Dang, they really put you through the... I was in the highly gifted magnet. We were on an accelerated pace quite early. That's how my brain cells fried early. It got fried long term. Also, it's Japanifornia, so no idea specific law. That's true. It's Japanifornia. It's supposed to be like really dystopian. That was the point of the Ace Attorney universe. It figured that she was going to bring up Mr. Saint going to Knight's cell. Yesterday, after you so kindly made us aware of the security camera footage, we decided to take a look at it ourselves. Perhaps you would like to see what we found? Ooh, more evidence on camera? If you ever watched Schoolhouse Rock as a kid, then you know about the bill, the bill that turns into law. I remember seeing that. I don't remember how it goes, but I know that I saw it multiple times. This is still from the footage we received. Oh, so like he literally rolled the entire cage into the detention center to see his buddy. He did not just leave the cage somewhere. Went to, man, where were the guards? There are blind spots. Yeah. This is still from the footage. Still from the footage we received. Mr. Saint speaking with Knight at his cell. Correct. You will also note that he has positioned the cage in such a way as to obscure the camera's view. I mean, yeah, but I don't know if that's intentional, but we don't know. It is this blind spot that Mr. Knight exploited in order to enter the cage undetected. Ooh. I wish they animated this so we see like him disappearing behind the blind spot and then like not reappear. That would have been nice. Made it. Hi, Baba. Welcome. Happy Friday. A sound deduction based on what can be observed, wouldn't you say? Give me the actual footage, ma'am. A blind spot, which means that the camera wouldn't have been able to capture the moment Knight entered the cage, if he did at all. Huh! Thank you for the transformation, Baba. I am magical Edgeworth now. And hi, Madeline. Objection indeed. So, it's still possible that he didn't actually leave his cell at this point. Imagine Edgeworth as a magical girl. Magical Edgeworth, the beam, the truth beam, Kamehame justice. Wait, no lobster. The lobster doesn't work. It only works on the specific model. That's not how Live 2D works. I don't get it. Why would Mr. Knight want to hide in the cage? There is really only one possibility. He intended to escape. You know, based on what we know about Mr. Knight from the first case that we saw him in, being all gung-ho and being all like ambitious and like, you know, reckless, I feel like he would try to escape. Choose the other model, yeah. You have to pre-draw everything in Live 2D. There is no mixing of models. The files are separate. A prison break. That's so cool, okay? Don't say that in front of literally all of law enforcement. There's like a detective, there's 2 prosecutors, there's a defense attorney, there's a whole judge. Don't call a prison break cool in front of so much of the justice system. Mr. Cerado, Mr. Knight, everybody's doing it. All the cool prisoners are doing it, guys. We've got to do a jailbreak too. I have to step up my game. Okay, now is really not the time. Yeah, okay, this is not the time. Mr. Cerado's escape is no laughing matter. Oh, that's right. Last time we found a hole in Mr. Cerado's cell that he dug to Mr. Knight's detention center cell, and it seems that we can't find Mr. Cerado, so he is somewhere. He is gone somewhere. She forgot to say in Minecraft. Yeah, she forgot to say in Minecraft. It is my belief that Mr. Saint helped Mr. Knight with his escape attempt. That is to say, he was his accomplice. Wow, go Simeon! Okay, no, shut up. That wasn't a compliment. I love it when Edgeworth is like, stop it. Oh, burpees. Oh, burpees. Oh, I love dinner so much. I love the food I made. I understand that the cage was briefly taken to one of the workshops. I imagine that had things oh gosh, let me redo this line. I imagine that had things gone to plan, Mr. Knight would have remained in the cage until after the show, and then removed from the premises along with the rest of the circus equipment. Unfortunately for Mr. Knight, Mr. Saint had other ideas. He killed his friend in cold blood. No, blood is warm. Judge Gavèle's argument seems reasonable, but there must be a fault in her logic somewhere, and I'm going to find it. Oh yeah, last time we also saw Regina. Yippee, Regina! Let's see. How I wound up in the prison proper. You are aware of the incident? Yes, yes, yes. I wonder if this is gotta press everything, or is there something else? He assaulted an innocent guard and stole his keys. Let's do that. If a craving for Chinese takeout, not going to a restaurant, but takeout just hits different. Yeah, I recently had a Chinese takeout, and they filled that whole clamshell up to the brim. Like, holy goodness, that was so much. But yeah, still not real Chinese food. I make better stir-fry noodles. Do you have any proof of that Knight stole the keys? I can think of no other reason for him to carry out such a brutal attack. Once the guard he assaulted regains consciousness, I am sure he will confirm our suspicions. I don't quite remember the circumstances of like how we found out that the guard, that like he assaulted a guard and took the keys. I remember that a set of keys are missing, and I also remember a uniform was missing. Like one of the guards lost his spare uniform. I remember that, but I don't quite remember this circumstance. I wouldn't be so sure. Perhaps I should press her further on the reasoning. Oh, is there? Usually it's a yes, right? We always press further in the Ace Attorney games, but like 99% of the time the answer is yes, press further. But there's the one time that when you press further, it's bad. Oh, can I save? I cannot save. Hi, Sheriff Pumpkin, welcome. One of the guards just told us while we were investigating. Oh, okay. Okay, let's just press further. Let's risk it for the biscuit. Sorry, but I believe there's a flaw in your reasoning. If Knight had the keys, there was nothing to stop him from leaving whenever he wanted. Oh, that's right. If he had the keys, why didn't he just walk out? Or maybe the guards would see him. I don't know. Hi, John. Welcome. Happy Friday to everyone that just joined. I mean, like 90% of the time this game want to press further. Yeah, exactly. We're metagaming a little. Why wait for Mr. Saint? There is no need, surely. He chose the option he deemed most likely to succeed. He stole the keys and hid them somewhere. But where? Did you find the keys? Then waited for an opportune moment to present itself. He hid the keys? I'm afraid you might have made an uncharacteristic oversight, Your Honor. But Knight wasn't hiding any keys. That had been proven already. Oh, we didn't find anything on his body. And I'm assuming they've body searched Simeon Saint. So where's the keys? And this is the piece of evidence that proves Knight doesn't have the keys. Is it the body? Or is it something else? This. Mr. Knight's cell keys. A guard was attacked and it's included in the was stolen. They have yet to be recovered. Okay, we can't do that. We can't present the keys to the why he doesn't have keys. Would it be presumptuous of me to say that, hey, it's not on his body and therefore no? No, because she said that he hid it somewhere, so obviously not on his body. Yeah, she threw a curveball at you with the hiding theory? Yeah, There's evidence that proves that Knight didn't have the keys. Let's see, what was it? What is so why that he chose the option even though he stole the keys and hid them somewhere? They waited for opportunity moment to present itself. Nothing to stop him leaving whenever he wants. Oh, and how we have the keys in our inventory who give no, this is just a representation of the fact that it's still missing. It even says on the evidence details that it's still missing. It's just in our organizer. We drew a really nice picture of the keys. Oh, yo. So nothing to stop him leaving now. Why wait? He chose the opportunity. He stole the keys and hid them somewhere, waiting for the opportunity to present itself. I'm afraid you might have unclear oversight. Wasn't hiding any keys I've proven already. Hi, Boo. Welcome. No worry. You're not dumb. Don't say. Yeah, I don't know. Can we present the body? Maybe we should try. We'll try it. Why the metal detector? Oh, it's for like, presenting in case, we find out. Oh, their statement's like, oh, they just walked out with a full suit of armor. And you're like, objection, metal detector. You know what? I'm gonna try this. Nope, it's wrong. Okay, I'm wrong. Revise time. Blah, blah, blah. No, why, blah. Didn't believe something's wrong. Humph, well, no, nothing. Then perhaps you could refrain from anything, but otherwise, oopsies, brain aneurysm. Let's try again. Well, that blew him up in my face. Later in the minute. Oh! They took me all the way back here. Does that mean that, like, that was a red herring? Maybe? Let me press other stuff and see if there's a red herring. Maybe we'll go back.
Hold it!
Do you have any proof that Knight stole the keys? I can think of no other. What? Once a guard assaults the oh, this is the same thing! I wouldn't be so sure. Perhaps I should press her further. Okay. Sorry, but I believe the flaw in your reasoning. If Knight had the key. Wait, what is it? There's a stopping from being yeah, this is the same thing! He chose the opportunity. Likely he stole the keys and hid them somewhere, then waited for the opportune time to present itself. Huh? This is I pressed a different statement and it gave me the same thing. Huh. I was stolen. I was probably have you to be or come on. I don't know. I'm dumb. Why am I so dumb? Huh. Why? Maybe this is a red herring. Maybe this is all red herrings. The key would not make any sense. The key would not make any sense because he hid it somewhere. So even though, yeah, the keys were stolen and still hasn't been recovered, does not mean anything to the statement. So... wasn't hiding any keys have been proven already. Black dog, prison roll. That had nothing to do with him. Building layout. No, it couldn't be building layout, right? No. I'm gonna flip my wig. Oh man, it's so... I'm having trouble. Like, there's nothing. I have nothing. Metal, the tunnel. No, the tunnel is probably one of our, like, bets for something else. Our, like, ace in the car, into ace in the hole, for ace in the tunnel hole, ayo, for another thing. Proof that he didn't have the keys. Man, I'm stumped. Yeah, I know, right? Is it the security footage?
Take that.
No. No, I'm dumb. Never mind. Bring on your rhythm. Oh, yo. He slipped into the cage and then he hid as he was wheeled to one of the prison workshops. Maybe I would just press everything without presenting, or like pressing further. Maybe. Unfair burden of proof. Yeah, that's like Ace Attorney in a nutshell. Unfair burden of proof.
Hold it.
But why go to so much trouble? Why else but to affect Mr. Knight's escape? Well, the cage is made of metal. Therefore, it would have been exempt from the security gate inspection on exit. Gavèlle is the one saying that the key, shouldn't she be the one proving he did have it? I know, right? A fact Mr. Saint would have been well aware of, given that the circus visits every month. Nyarg, I don't have anything to counter that. With a tarp draped over the cage, he could have wheeled Mr. Knight out right under the guards' noses. I feel like, right, for security reasons of any prison, if someone has a giant cage with a tarp over it, wheeling itself out of the prison, please look under the tarp for all our safeties. That is, had Mr. Saint not chosen a darker path instead, the path of murder. Extendo hammer, let's go! A crime which cannot be allowed to go unpunished. She said that Mr. Knight stole the keys, but didn't he deny that? Indeed, and if Mr. Knight didn't have them, then she entire theory falls apart. Wait, what? What did she say? Did Mr. Knight... She said that Mr. Knight stole the keys, but didn't he deny that? Who's he? We didn't talk to Mr. Knight. Who, the spirit, the ghost of Mr. Knight said that he got... that he didn't steal the keys and we believed him? What? This is what happens if you wait more than 2 days in a row to play a very story heavy mystery game. This is what happens. I can't remember. That could be the flaw I've been looking for. I should press her on that issue. Hold it. Your Honor, about this incident, you have heard about it, of course. Surely, any attorney worth his salt would have his sources. It was revealed to you in a dream. Overruled. Then you are wasting both our time. Shall we continue? He stole the keys. I mean, the deny comes from the guards that couldn't find the key. Oh! Is that it? Do you approve of stolen keys? I can think of no... Okay. So we do present the keys? A guard was like, by the keys, including one of them that was stolen. They had yet to recover it.
Take that!
It was the... We literally had to... We had to present the keys saying that, hey, the keys weren't stolen. Oh my gosh. Since you know about the incident, I assume you must already know this, but after the assault, the guards searched both Knight and his cell, and no keys were found. That was not in the writing. That was not in the description. Wow. You did it. And if the whereabouts of the keys cannot be proven, then neither can your theory. Wait, so it's literally just like, oh, we didn't find it and therefore we can't prove this theory. Your theory is not substantiated. Oh, you know what? We continue. I have considered the matter of the missing keys, and I do not think it's such an issue. I still believe he had them. After all, the guards only stated that they were unable to locate them. Okay. Overthought it too much, I know. And this is because they were cleverly hidden inside the pocket chess set. Oh, okay. So she's claiming that the keys were inside that thingy, the compartment. There's a secret compartment in the chess set that we thought, like, she first said that it was like, oh, it's the shanky thing, it's a stabby stab, the thing that killed him. But now she's saying it's the keys. Knight's chess set, the same set in which the murder weapon is also allegedly hidden. Oh yeah, I should have just read. Oh, was it? I couldn't help but wonder about that. Oh, so she's going back on her word? What? But you were the one who proposed it! Actually, if you recall, that was Eustace's assertion. I love this duo gesture. She's like gesturing towards her side with a nice hand, and he's just like, what? So the two of them aren't of one mind on this, I take it. Allow me to restate the facts. Mr. Knight hid the keys he stole from the guard inside his chess set. Mr. Saint came to see him. Mr. Knight used the keys to open his cell, climbed inside the cage. He was then moved from his holding cell to that workshop in the prison proper, all with the help of his friend and accomplice. It depends what was in the cage before, right? I wonder if we could prove that. Had things gone according to plan, he would have been taken out of the facilities after the show. It's all coming together, is it? But they did not. Instead, his accomplice murdered him while the show was taking place in the... Wait a minute! He couldn't have! Because, Simeon was part of the act! He couldn't have done it during the show! He would have had to either done it before or after! Oh, I can't wait until I could slam her with the facts. Slam her with the facts. The cold hard truth. We've got to do it. But Mr. Saint was part of that problem. That's what I said. Oh, which means that she's gonna have something to deny it, huh? Oh man. Guumi's cooking is not just our brain cells. How would he even have time to commit the murder? Overruled. Your Honor, his multiple clone Jesse. Overruled? How indeed? Allow me to explain. As you know, many stage performers follow a set narrative. Yesterday's show was one such example. Oh man, we don't know how the show went. I wish we had a playbook. She's done her homework, I see. The suspect played the role of the antagonistic opposite, the elephantine heroine of the show. In the latter part of the performance, the heroine's love prevails and the villain is defeated. This victory is depicted in a very unique manner. Please tell me about the show. Oh my gosh. I want to see the show. I want to see how the elephant was playing the heroine. That's going to be so much fun. Whereby the villain is sent flying from the stage by the heroine. Team Rocket style? Team Rocket is blasting off again style? he is sent flying by the elephant. Oh, I love this picture. Oh my gosh. Blast off, yeah. Isn't that dangerous? Having been ejected from the stage in this manner, the villain no longer appears in the performance. In other words, the suspect did not appear on stage for a period of approximately 15... You could kill someone in 15 minutes? Well, I guess so, huh? Just one stab? One stabby stab? And you're saying that the crime took place during that time? It's one hell of a show, IRL. I know, right? I want to see so bad. Especially because they described it as an elephant heroine with her lover, the tiger, and the third wheel villain, a human pretending to be a monkey. Oh, what I would give to see that show. I wouldn't commit crime to go into a jail that shows the show, though. I would not. Yes, I'm afraid so. After all, it's more than a sufficient window, wouldn't you say?
Objection!
The show sounds wild. I know, right? The show. I want to see the show. Committing the crime, and returning to the stage in that short 15-minute window is only possible, assuming that the murder took place in the prison proper. But in fact, Your Honor, the real scene of the crime was Knight's cell. Oh yeah, that's our assumption. I want to go to that. I know, right? I seem to remember telling you that I would not accept that part of the security footage into evidence. What do you mean this is not a real court of law? This is... What do you mean? This is not a... what?
Objection!
And you won't have to. I have proof of a different kind. I'm so distracted, by the way, of the dog Buddha statue that's right behind her. How would you be so kind as to represent it? Look at the dog Buddha statue behind her in the cage. What proof do you have the murder took place in the victim's holding cell? It's the blood wiped away. Oh, thank you for the transform. This appears to be a photograph of a floor. I didn't notice that. Yeah, the dog Buddha. Almighty goddess of justice, grant me patience. That floor you're so dismissive of, Your Honor, has traces of Knight's blood on it. Traces, you say? Is this evidence reliable? After all, I don't believe you have access to the necessary forensic operatives. Well, you see, we may have a little gumshoe-sized mole in your midst, a sussy among us, if you will.
Objection!
Shake, shake, shake. We have an among us. Heh, I have my sources. A certain blunt instrument, you might say, but a reliable... Edgeworth called Gumshoe blunt. I just called him, Gumshoe blunt. I just called Gumshoe sized, which is, you know, truth. And he doesn't get it. Blunt indeed. The detective. How very unfortunate for him. Oh no. She's sharp as a tack. She got it right away. Oh no. If we don't prove her wrong, she's gonna threaten a Gumshoe's job. Perhaps before you decide to circumvent the law, you might have considered that the committee's influence extends to the police. She's threatening Gumshoe's job, just like everyone else. Welcome to the party. Ha ha ha. Oh man. Oh no, now Gummy's badge is on the line too! Next, she's going to threaten Kei's badge, her Yatagarasu badge, which makes no sense. But I think it's actually a thing that she can threaten, because she's a judge, right? She could put the Yatagarasu behind bars, because she is the judge. She could just call her guilty. So, she could take all 3 of their badges! Whoa! Forgive me, detective. I didn't mean to put you at risk as well. Oh man, Edgeworth cares. That's so sweet of him. Oh my gosh, I just forgot that I didn't turn on my heart. My heart rate. Hold on. let me strap on my heart rate strap. What's she saying? I will enter the fact that Mr. Knight's blood was found in the holding cell into evidence. Ugh. Hold on, I'm gonna turn on my heart real quick. Strap on what? Strap on my heart thingy. You know, it has to be on. I forgot to turn my heart on. It's so heart. Where's the app? There's the app. Turn on my heart. Beat, beat, beat. Beat. There it is. Hello, my heart's turned on. Yay! You don't need to put on your heart monitor if you don't want to. Oh, I want to. One of the community members bought it for me on my throne. So, of course, I want to use it as much as possible. To crank it up? Yeah. I wanted to... Okay, I already read this. However... Objection! Bad luck, idiot! You're really on the edge now, Mr. Worthless. I love the fact that he says worthless. Mr. Winner, I'd forgotten you were there. It was nice while it lasted. Oh man. That's true, I forgot he was there too. I just butted in to tell you that your entire argument is one big inconsistency. You showed us camera footage of a dog killing Mr. Knight in his cell. Are you saying the mutt also wiped the blood up before it left the scene? That's a good question. That is a good question for that follow-up. Uh-oh. What other tricks can it do, huh? A blood-wiping dog. You're a joke. Edgeworth roasting the 17-year-old. Eustace is not 17, is he? Eustace is not 17, is he? Oh my gosh, he's so smug in his profile. He is 17. Holy god. He's the same age as Kay and as Regina. Man, prosecutors are getting younger and younger by the century. Oh wait, this is 2019. 17-year-old prosecutor? Oh man, talk about a promising rookie, right guys? Though we did see Francisca at 17 being like, you know, prosecutors, like protege or something, you know, that kind of stuff. Man, no wonder he's so all up in his business. He's a child. Connies, you'd have wiped that blood up, wouldn't you, boy? Yes, Helmut. Yes, you would. Oh, that's right. Because the dog was the quote-unquote murderer's accomplice to this assassin. So he does know how to like clean up the scene to an extent. Francisca became a prosecutor at 13. Yeah, hi David, by the way, welcome. Oh my gosh, Francisca is an anomaly. And then there's us adults, like older than these people, going like, oh man, what am I doing with my life? They're 17-year-old prosecutors. Wait a minute, how the heck did he go through law school at 17? Did he also go to like a European school that allows him to skip grades? I thought he was kind of older. I mean, I guess that explains his fashion sense. Yeah. Eustace wouldn't last 2 minutes against the monstrous Winston maid. Oh no. They would just both like make jokes about each other's characters until someone keels over because they're all like ad hominems. What? And he whips himself with this little sticky stick. That was one of the tricks I taught him before our work together was so rudely cut short. He's a very tidy boy, you know. Never missed a drop. I want a dog to clean after me, please. It wouldn't do to leave any evidence after all. ... Clavier was also prosecutor at 17. Oh my gosh. Everyone in this universe is way too young to be any kind of professional that went through post-grad. Saved by an assassin of all people. Yeah. Did they arrest the dog too? Yeah, they arrested the dog because the dog is an accomplice. But this is also a prison that allows you to have therapy animals. Though I don't think a murderous dog would be a very good therapy animal. But I don't know. I've never had one. Jeez Louise, you could have just taught the little guy to shake hands. He could shake hands too. Okay. Oh, he does that marvelously too. I want that dog. Is it sus of me to say that I want that dog? He could shake hands, he could speak, he could roll over. He's like a seeing eye dog, so he knows like how to open doors and stuff and close cabinets. And he knows how to clean. Oh my gosh, please, I want that dog. They basically let an assassin keep his murder weapon. Yeah, exactly. Dude had a head. Yeah. Yeah, he's a good boy though. Although the way I taught him to do it is somewhat unorthodox. Uh-oh. First, he bites down hard on the victim's hand. Then, I'm not listening! Yeah, don't describe a murder procedures to multiple 17-year-olds in the building, please. I see. Very well then, Mr. Edgeworth. It seems you may have gathered some evidence worth considering. Oh, burpees.
Objection!
Oh, I could. Oh, go pacha. Excuse my burps. Wait, I'm not done yet. I just thought of something else. I want the dog too. Dang, wait, never mind. Wait, I don't want it to go cuckoo on a stranger. No, you could teach him. If he's smart enough to learn all these tricks, you could definitely teach him to do other stuff. Overruled. Oh boy, somebody's taking no prisoners. Or taking all the prisoners, specifically Simeon Saint. Ayo! That wasn't a joke, that's just facts. Eustace, would you be so kind as to allow me? Alright, all yours, Gavèlle. Well, do you accept the truth? Oh, that's Edgeworth. Well, do you accept the truth now? The crime took place in Knight's holding cell, and the assassin's dog was a killer. Overruled. My position is the same as it was yesterday, until you can explain how the dog moved between the prison and this detention center. Ooh, the hole that we found. I cannot accept your theory into evidence. Hold it. I thought you might say that, which is why I'd like to show you something else. Teaching the dog to do my taxes? I know what I must do now. Oh my gosh, yes, I would love the dog to do my taxes. Do it correctly though? That's up in the air. That's like a maybe. Let's see. The piece of evidence shows how the dog could freely travel between the prison and the detention center is perhaps the hole. Dig it up, dig it up that hole. Anyone remembers the Holes movie? Featuring Shia LaBeouf? I remember seeing that. But this is... It's a secret passageway. It runs beneath the prison. What? Whip. Oh, whoa. A secret passageway? Considered one of the best films adaptation of the book I've ever seen. Yes, exactly! You know the truth. You know, David. Apparently, I got good things of the Holes movie. Yes. Everyone should watch the Holes movie and read the book. Because the book is short, right? It's a children's book. It's got lots of spaces, it's got pictures and everything. And then watch the movie. It's so good. I love that movie. It's been very, very long time since it was elementary school when I remember I watched the movie. I'm not quite sure. But... I love that movie. Holes was too good, I know, right? It was dug up, the hole, this hole, not the other hole. It was dug by Mr. Rocco Cerado, escapee. Yeah, I read the book in English class and we watched the movie in class after. It's so good. It was Shia LaBeouf back when he was a little child. He was so good. He was a good actor. I mean, I guess he still is a good actor, but I don't watch movies anymore, so I wouldn't know. It leads from his prison to a certain holding cell in the detention center. Yep, young Shia, yeah. Yes, the very one where the victim was being held. Roar! Well, this is certainly a surprise. To think that it was beneath our feet this entire time. ... Does Connors know? Does Connors know about this? Mr. Connors, you knew of this tunnel, didn't you? Ha! He asked the question that I asked in my brain head, but also out loud. Because it's the same tunnel that we were used to carry out the murder. Oh, why would Connors want to murder Knight though? Is it because he was winning at chess? Connors knew, yeah. Overruled. Edgeworth and you sharing the same brain cells. Our brain cells. Yeah, we're all sharing Edgeworth's brain cells. Edgeworth has so many brain cells, there's enough for all of you guys to have some. In the name of the goddess of justice, overruled. Mr. Edgeworth, you are out of line.
Hold it!
Hold it. How so, Your Honor? Overruled. Evidence is everything. Evidence is everything. Therefore, in a court of law or at the scene of an investigation. I mean, whether. Oh gosh, I can't read. Whatever, you know. Isn't that your little catchphrase? Well, it just so happens that I have some evidence of my own. Bronco Knight's autopsy report! Oh my gosh, she's gonna spin the... I've got an updated autopsy report, unfortunately, in Edgeworth's face! This'll be... if it's true, it would be hilarious. Yeah, we're the same wavelengths yet again. It's more like me and I've loved these games for so long. Me and the writers are on the same wavelength. It's gonna pull the updated report card. Yeah! His autopsy report. When did you get that? How do you not know you had it? Oh, Eustace. Can I borrow the brain cell next week? Got a test? I mean, you'll have to carry the game in your pocket. Or like maybe watch the VOD of this and then go into the thing, because you know you can't keep the brain cell for very long unless Edgeworth is on screen. The police handed it to me only a short while ago. Oh my gosh, it was literally updated. It was updated from no autopsy report to yes autopsy report. The findings are still preliminary, but it has something of value to tell us nonetheless. The goddess of justice speaks to us through these pages, Mr. Edgeworth. Oh my gosh. Autopsy reports are religious scripture now. Yeah, I bet they handed it to her just now. While we weren't looking. Just like backhand behind her back. Here you go, Miss Gavèlle. Here's the autopsy report. Oh, thank you, Mr. Forensics person. Yoink. Cause of death: stab wound to the throat, and the weapon is said to be a sharp blade of some sort. So not a dog. It seems the victim was stabbed repeatedly in the same spot, resulting in an ugly wound. Oof, man, that's oof. Oh gosh. Repeatedly in the same spot, so it's not like randomly all over the place. Like it was oh man, that sounds horrible. As such, the police have yet to identify the exact shape of the weapon. Ooh, preliminary menu can get updated again. Yeah, Imagine she said she got stabbed with the keys. I mean, you can't stab with a key unless you're like really, really strong. But they probably could have shanked him afterwards, like through the hole that they made with a blade, and then go and make the opening very jagged. I mean. Anyways, but its overall nature seems to be beyond question. It's a bladed metal instrument. So we don't know what the weapon is. We have not found the weapon. In light of this evidence, do you truly wish to continue with your flight of fancy? Or will you now claim that the dog used a knife instead? Well, Mr. Canis, did you train your dog also to use a knife? Oh man, what did he say? But that's impossible! That would be all. This court is adjourned. The court was never here, Miss Gavèlle. You live in a fantasy that is always court. She's also married to her job. Everyone here who's anyone is married to their job.
Objection!
Objection! But the tunnel, the paw prints. Hold it. What of them? Helmut is something of a wanderer. Perhaps he just happened across this tunnel one day. Although, I couldn't say for certain, I myself cannot wander quite so freely. Yeah. To be honest, I'm surprised Miles forgot about that part of the report. Yeah. Where he goes, the court all goes as well. Oh my gosh. Imagine if you're just behind her in a queue, in a line for like some baked goods, and then suddenly you're in court. You could say on your resume, I've been to court, just by standing right next to Gavèlle. That would be quite a coincidence, but I can't prove it's not the case either. She sure knows how to keep a secret, huh? Kinda wish she'd kick us in the teeth a little earlier with that. Don't wish for anyone to kick you in the teeth, early or later. She was baiting me, waiting for the perfect moment to crush me with that autopsy report. That's exactly what you did to Phoenix, Edgeworth! Oh my gosh, he got his just desserts. This entire time, I feel like Edgeworth is getting his just desserts from all those years of being an evil prosecutor. Quote-unquote evil, allegedly evil prosecutor. We never got proof of evilness. He's just really gung-ho about it. Oh gosh, burpees. Oh gosh. The dog in Metal Gear Solid V Phantom Pain can unironically use a knife. Ooh. It was a secret, Eddie. Everyone has read the autopsy report. And I fell for it. Hook, line, and sinker. You are lead attorney for the defense, correct, Mr. Fender? I don't know any non-evil prosecutor. No, Edgy Poo! Edgeworth is a non-evil prosecutor. This is the interim autopsy report in question. I do apologize for the delay. Yeah, no sweat. Thanks for hooking us up. So she gave it to Fender, which gave it to me. Yep, this all checks out. Yep. I bet he didn't even read it. I bet he just like skimmed it, pretended to read it, and then shoved it in Edgeworth's face. I mean, Edgeworth isn't evil per se, but you could say that he definitely been antagonist. Yeah, that's what I was more referring to. That he's not like against the law. He's just, you know, hard-headed. Mr. Fender, a handshake is not necessary when receiving official court documents, you know. So please, feel free to let go of my hand. It's not a holy relic after all. Mr. Fender's holding Gavèlle's hand. That's so scandalous. And she's uncomfortable. She's like, please let go of my hand. Was just trying to be friendly, Your Honor. Had you lingered a moment longer, the goddess of justice would have spoken to you through my gavel. Oh, as in like, if you didn't let go, I will beat you up. All right, I got it. Nice work, Gavèlle. Just like we planned it. But you didn't know about the autopsy report. What do you mean? ... I did only as you instructed, Eustace. But thank you. She's giving him the credit. Clavier's also not evil. He also wants proof that this barman thing he was tricked. Yeah, I like Clavier though, I think. Clavier is the cool one, right? Kristoff is the chill one? because I really like the cool ones. The theme song, his like guitar solo, so cool. This report came from the police. I have no choice but to accept its integrity. I mean, legitimacy. Same thing. But if the dog didn't kill Knight, then that takes Connis out of the running. That's what I'm saying, right? That's what I'm saying, Edgeworth. I don't think it's Connis. The goddess of justice speaks to me, Mr. Edgeworth, and she is merciful. She tells me that you might yet keep your badge if you will finally abandon this fruitless quest. Clever as a rock star, yes? Yeah! I can't sing his guitar solo, but it's so nice. I love his theme song. What's your move, sir? I think she really means it this time. What do you mean, detective? My answer remains the same, Judge Gavèlle. I will see my duty done, and I will not be intimidated. Even with how things stand, you still refuse to concede? This may very well be your last chance. Your badge hangs by a thread. I'm not wearing my badge, ma'am. It's in my pocket. There's no threads. No threads at all. He will never back down. Yeah, never back down. Never surrender. I only want hard truth. Then let it fall if it must. I have something far more important to protect as an associate attorney. My client. Edgy Poo! You're sounding more and more like a defense attorney. You're probably sounding more and more like your dad. You're making him proud. Oh my gosh. I'm feeling warm inside from all this. The goddess of justice is no doubt saddened by your refusal to accept yet another offer of mercy. Hold it? Oh, it's him. Heh, attaboy, Miles. This is what I like to see. Edgeworth is evolving, yeah. Looks like the defense never rests is really starting to mean something to you. Credit to your old man, though. He's the one who said it first. No, he didn't? What? The defense never rests? Okay, if you say so. Yeah, edgy. He's so edgy. My father? Doki Doki? My papa? In fact, I could swear I saw Gregory's spirit in you for a second there. Oh my gosh. His papa. Oh, he's making his papa proud. You said that you've changed since your days in Von Karma's shadow. I didn't believe you at first, but I'm starting to. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Fender. Thank you. Doki Doki. Alright, kids. This is where the rubber really hits the road. Put your thinking caps on. It's make or break it. Break time. Edgeworth is possessed theory. Oh my gosh, is Edgeworth secretly a fae and secretly a female of the Fae clan, so that he has the channeling spirit medium, in which case he could channel his dead dad? What if? That's such a stretch. If it's true that Knight was off with a bladed weapon, what does our whole case really fall apart? A bladed weapon. Of course. What do you mean, of course? Oh, the chisels! Right, the 5 chisels in the goddess's cell when we last looked. Fender starts to believe in Edgeworth again, I know, right? Fender's a little bit of a whatever kind of dude, but like, man, his dad's old partner? Oh my gosh. A former assassin certainly wouldn't struggle to commit murder with a tool like that. In which case, the weapon that killed Knight was... Oh, is it? Is it? Hold it. Evidence is everything. It may well be my little catchphrase, but it's also true. So, the murder weapon was a sharp blade? Then, where is it? The guards didn't find it. Also, my cat's rubbing against my leg. He really wants my attention. Popo, baby, I know you're lonely. Baby. He wants scritches. Surprisingly, I've seen multiple people theorize that Misty Faye is Edgeworth's mother. What are the implications of that? Oh, as in like she left, had another son? No, because Maya is younger. Oh, but all the males have to get booted out of the clan. That would... Because we don't know his mom, huh? Interesting theory. Why can't you let this go? So what if they can't find it? What are you driving at? What if I were to tell you that I now know what the real murder weapon was? And it was right under our nose this whole time, indeed. It was one of Mr. Canis's chisels. What? Weep. Overruled. I would advise you to stop bombarding us with your irresponsible half-baked theories, Mr. Edgeworth. You have repeatedly insisted that Mr. Knight was killed in his cell by a dog. I simply go where the evidence takes me, both in courtroom and at the scene of the crime. If the murder weapon was in fact a chisel, then yes, the murderer would not have been the dog. But that begs the question of what exactly it was that we saw in the security footage. Oh yeah, the security footage. How do you explain that, Mr. Smarty Pants? Are you sure he's not like 10 years old? Or like 7? Not 17? Who uses Mr. Smarty Pants at 17? Next good question. The footage shows a dog jumping on somebody. Mr. Canis's dog jumping up at midnight. The dog attacked Knight, but he didn't kill the man. He didn't? No, Knight was merely knocked out. Ooh, by a dog. The dog didn't drag a corpse through the tunnel, he dragged an alive but unconscious Knight. The real killer was a dog's master. Oh, I get it. But by bringing Knight here, Mr. Canis could finish the job. And he would definitely use one of his chisels to do it. But he's in maximum confinement. Well, we've established that he leaves sometimes. Correct. You, Body Harma Canis. You're the only one who could have done it. Body Harma. Oh man, the names in this game. Okay. Objection! Hey, Mr. Edgeworth, you ever get this on your report card? Refuses to listen. Must learn to respect others. Are you asking me or confessing to what's on yours? Oh man. Yeah, he doesn't listen to others. We already searched Mr. Canis's cell from top to bottom, right, Gavèlle? Edgeworth may have a point. Yeah, Yes, we even inspected his chisels, all 4 of them. 4, you say? All 4 of them. Objection. There wasn't a single speck of blood. Weren't there 5? That's what I'm saying. Why, thank you, Your Honor. You have just confirmed my theory. Oh, Edgeworth knows as well. I have? What exactly do you mean? The last time we were here, there were 5 chisels, not 4. Oh yeah, I remember counting them. Definitely 5. And the one that's missing is the small one. The one we thought might be a pocket chisel. Mr. Canis, where did you hide that chisel? A pocket chisel? And what use might I have for such a thing, I'm rarely allowed to leave my cell. In which case, he shouldn't have had the chance to dispose of the weapon. Though he has been out of his cell once since the incident. At least. Oh gosh, I'm burping so much. What the heck is happening? Heck, you dug your own grave, Mr. Connors. You seem to have an idea where this missing chisel might be, Mr. Edgeworth. Would you enlighten us? For a man who can't leave his cell of his own volition, Connors could only have hidden the chisel here. So still in maximum security, right? He couldn't, even though he said we saw that he left. What? Logically, it should only be maximum security. Yay. Mr. Connors is still a prisoner despite the comfort he enjoys. He is rarely allowed out of his cell. He could have given the chisel to his dog to leave somewhere, but that would have been far from ideal. He would have no way of guaranteeing where it might end up. Intriguing. Do go on, Mr. Edgeworth. Logically, yeah. Furthermore, this room is the one place where a bladed instrument wouldn't raise an eyebrow. Yeah, why does he have so many weapons in his cell? As an assassin. 4 chisels, 5 chisels, who's counting? Apparently us. A fact he took full advantage of. Ah, the old keep the incriminating evidence close routine classic. I guess?
Objection!
Objection! But, look, I searched the whole cell myself, and there's just nowhere he could have hidden it.
Objection!
Oh, objection. I am certain that the murder weapon is here, and that the reason why no one had found it yet is because it was hidden in such an ingenious manner. Ooh. Are we gonna look? Can I get my grubby mitts into his cell? Can I go in there? Can I knock things over? Can I finally snuff out all his candles and take his candelabras? Cause those are dangerous weapons? The real prison confiscate anything that would be a weapon, so why so many inmates have them? Yeah, I know. This prison has no chill. They even have a museum dedicated for crossbows and machine guns, the first made out of foil paper and the other material of the last pipes? Oh my gosh. Do enlighten us, Mr. Edgeworth. What was my ingenious plan? Think, Miles. There must be a hiding spot he could make use of. Think about when you came here previously. What are you missing? He's not showing us out permanently, right? Let's get out of here. I might even make speeches to reach somewhere across in the next cell. Spears, I mean. The dog. He must have made he hasn't made a sound today. When we were here before, he barked and howled repeatedly. Connors even encouraged him to do so. The dog is hiding something? Makes sense though, but the dog? Think of one, but maybe not. That must be it. I knew something was off. I can hardly believe it, but I think I know where he hid the murder inside the dog. No way. I don't think so. No way. Giving up already? I expect more of you, Mr. Edgeworth.
Hold it!
Well, then that's what I was thinking. Well, as you should, if you would give me a moment. For this piece of evidence shows where you hid the murder weapon. Don't tell me it's the dog. That would be so funny if it was just like, oh, I stuck it up my dog's butt. Oh, please don't tell me it was a dog. Oh man, let me read the autopsy report while we have it. Victim, Bronco Knight, 24. Cause of death, stabbed with a wound, instant death. A sharp blade of some sort. Okay, that was all. It's a good place no one would think of, but also ill. Yeah, I know, right? Don't tell me it's the dog. Well, the chisel would not be small enough to hide in that. But the dog. Oh, the reason why the dog is quiet is because he has it inside his mouth. Maybe. Like hiding it inside his mouth?
Take that!
I mean, think about it. Who really would have checked the dog? Yeah. Your dog, he seems unusually quiet today. Oh yeah, unlike last time Mr. Connors, if you would be so kind as to open Helmut's mouth. I mean, Helmut's been licking him this whole time. Oh, come on, he hasn't barked because he's a well-behaved boy. I had to order him last time. Then order him again, this instance. It's not like we're asking for the world, Mr. Connors. Or do you have something to hide? ... If you insist. Come on, Helmut, open up. Ruff. Aha! Aha! There it is! There it is! And there we have it. What? Wait a minute. I did not skip that dialogue. Game. Joy-Con drift. Do not skip dialogue for me. And there we have it. A chisel that's small was easy enough for a dog of this size to... Well, what? A chisel in the dog? Why is there a chisel in the dog? That's what chat was saying before we did the thing. And me too. I thought it was the other end. I thought he'd been strangely quiet. I guess his brain has finally caught up. Oh my gosh. Me and chat is faster than Eustace Wiener. Eustace. Why don't you be a good boy and call forensics? Tell them it's urgent. Not the other end, yeah? Okay. Our findings are as follows. Traces of blood were detected on the chisel. We did it! Hooray! We did it. What? No, not such a half-baked theory after all, was it? ... Dora, we did it someplace, yeah! We found the murder weapon inside the dog. We did it! Hooray! Alright, so we're all on the same page here. This is our murder weapon, yeah? The forensic evidence cannot be ignored. We have no choice but to concede that this is the most likely case. Yay! Chisel! Jotted down in the organizer. Whack! Mr. Connors, in light of the discovery of the murder weapon, the court demands that you explain yourself. Let's go. Hi, Joe. Welcome. Dog's got your tongue? Mr. Connors? We found the route your dog took to the holding cells, and now we have the chisel. How do you propose to talk your way out of this one? You never fail to entertain, Mr. Edgeworth. Why does he always laugh like that, even when it's not funny? I mean, he hasn't not been smiling this entire time. Connors is gonna lie and say someone else did it. Yeah, maybe. I love this character. Yeah. Or are you talking about Mr. Connors or Edgeworth? Because some people really love Mr. Connors. I love Edgeworth. Poor Helmut. How could they suspect us? You leave me little choice. I shall simply have to share with you the truth. I did not kill anyone. I have grown tired of killing. That's what they all say. Something's not right. Why is he so calm? Kind of with his Sagat eye? Sagat? I don't know. What's a Sagat? Very well. The court will hear Mr. Connors' testimony. If you would be so kind. Gladly. I think it's probably just snickering, thinking about the chisel being with the dog the whole time. That's true. That guy is a kickboxer from Street Fighter. Oh! Yeah, I don't know. I don't know anything about Street Fighter. Well, I know about that one dude and the other dude and then the one chick and the other chick. Yeah, I know. I sometimes know their names. Now is not one of the times, but I sometimes. Perhaps you might begin by explaining what you believe my motive to have been. I never knew this night. I have no contact with him. No connection with... Oh, we can prove this. We found out that they were chessmates. And they were chessmates. Objection, yeah. That is the bald scarred dude. Oh, I don't think I remember that one. Given that this is a case, why would I possibly wish him dead? Guumi, what? Ah, could it be that you suggested that it was my canine companion who had the motive instead? Helmut only bares his teeth when I tell him to. Ooh, what if... Now hear me out. What if a fae was spirit channeling a dog and then they turned into a dog and then they had agency to murder Mr. Knight? What motives? No idea. But what if... The whole like fae channeling system of turning into the person or thing that you're channeling. What if dog? Wait, doesn't tell me it was over a chess game? I hope not. I'm not so bloodthirsty that I will kill a man I did not know. I mean, when he puts it that way. No, but he was an assassin. Assassin is literally killing for hire. Killing people he doesn't know. Mars Raid, good morning, Mars. Welcome. Hi, Mars. Hi, Raiders. Welcome, 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 Mars and Raiders. No, I don't. My name is Guumi. Oh my gosh, I almost messed up my intro before I even started. My name is Guumi. Welcome, Ghost Guy Jokester. Welcome, welcome. I am a jellyfish VTuber. I play variety of games. I do art. I do variety content. I am just a silly goober overall. But welcome, welcome. Yes, Red Hot Alien Raid. Hi, BK, welcome. And hi, Conway, welcome. Hello, hello, hello. We are in the middle of trying to prove someone to be a murderer because we're playing Miles Edgeworth. Miles Edgeworth. I mean, when he puts it that way. And, we're literally talking to an assassin. So, the assassin... Yeah, an assassin who only kills his acquaintances? Not the soundest business model, I agree. Edgeworth and me, same wavelength. Assassins only kill people they don't know. Thank you for a shout out for Mars, Baba. Welcome, yeah. We're doing more than mystery. Oh yeah, everyone hydrate. Everyone from Mars's stream. How was the stream? Was it good? What were you guys doing? Well, I drink some water. My work requires me to deal with strangers, of course, but murder for its own sake? That's not my style. Yeah, he only does it for money. Would you moid for money? We're playing some Slime Rancher. Oh, Slime Rancher! Hi, Steven, at your service. Hello, hello, welcome. Slime Rancher is fun, but because of its first-person nature and the way that the gun swirls, it gives me motion sickness a lot, so I can't play it. But I know of it. It sounds fun. So I need to prove a link between Knight and Connus. I should go over the evidence again, see what I can discover. I already know, and they were chessmates. Honestly, that's so valid, yeah. Can you give me money? Hi, Spike Kirby. No, I cannot give you money. Unfortunately, the stream element dono and the super chat donos are set up so only you guys could give me money. Oh, not unfortunately. For me, not unfortunately for me. Money, money, money. Perhaps you might begin by explaining what you believe my motive to be.
Hold it.
They actually just invented these new types of goggles that supposedly cure motion sickness. Oh, really? Burpees. I don't get motion sickness like reliably, like all the time. It's only like sometimes when it's like really, really jerky. But then I recover quite quickly, so I think I'm okay. I'm puzzled by this focus on motive. Aren't you an assassin? Yeah. Okay, so like think about it. If Knight was really good at chess and suckered someone out of money through it, so another prisoner called a hit out on a bag of chicks or something. That would be funny though. Okay. Assassin or not, Mr. Edgeworth, I don't spill blood for nothing. Neither in a professional or in a private capacity. That's just not how it's done, is it, boy? No, it's not. I could just imagine him having like a super serious gruff voice when he's talking to everyone else, and when he's talking to his dog, he just switches to the baby voice. You're cute baby, how much? Yes, you are. You're the cutest baby ever. Yes, you are. What? I am an actual assassin murderer. Rah, 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 rah. I never knew this knight. I have no contact with him. Oh, we have something. We have this one.
Objection!
Yeah, they were chessmates. They were doing the chess pen pal buddy thing going on. No. I'm just going to be standing over here menacingly. Okay, Conway, enjoy your standing over there menacingly. You're getting sloppy, Mr. Cunnis. You may have trained your dog to clean up your mess, but some things still require a human touch. Papa can explain. We found this in the victim's room. It's a record of a game of correspondence chess. What's more, the game depicted matches the game laid out on your board. He killed us all in Kendra's stream. Oh my gosh, were you guys playing like Among Us or something in Kendra's stream? Well, what? The number of possible games have been calculated to be 10 of the power of 120. That's on the low end. Wait, so that's 10 times 10, 120 times over? 100, 1,000. I give up. I mean, what do you even call a number that big? Yeah, K's like me for real. I gave up on the math. I didn't even start Critical Strike. Oh, I never heard of it. But Conway must be really good at games then. Oh, I would be scared to play games with Conway. I'm notoriously bad at every game. A vanishingly unlikely coincidence. That's what? ... Now, tell us why you killed Knight. Oh, but imagine if he, like, that's my suspicion is that Cunnis did not kill Mr. Knight. But think about it, right? Mr. Knight was still waiting for the next move last time in the game, in the chess game. He was like, oh, I'm still waiting for the correspondence to get back to me on the move so that I could move, and then so on and so forth. Oh, but then he'll be like, oh no, my buddy is dead? My chessmate is dead? Oh no! I didn't know that. Now my chess game will never be finished. Yeah, like that. Unless you could explain this coincidence. Oh, he doesn't care. Well, they do say that truth is a stranger than fiction. This is fiction though, it's a game. It is, as you say, a coincidence. But that's totally impossible. We just proved that. A coincidence of a different kind, child. I never imagined my correspondent was the victim, you see. And yet, here we are. Helmut is as surprised as I am. Aren't you, Helmut? Yes. Chest up. Did the two have some sort of connection? Oh, so the question was added. I'm totally alive and definitely not stabbed. Chessmate isn't moving. Ah, dang. Guess I have to drop the game? Yeah. I suppose there's nothing for it but to finally tell the truth, boy. Yeah, please, tell the truth from the beginning, please. I don't see him talking menacingly to everyone but his dog. I know, right? I would do that too. The other prisoners have all gone to the yard, you see. There was a show of some sort, I believe. Here I was, minding my own business, when in comes Helmut, dragging a corpse of all things. I had quite the shock, not least because the murder weapon was still in the poor fella's neck. Ooh. Of course, I was none too keen on becoming a suspect, so I had Helmut take the body to the workshop. Once there, he removed the murder weapon and brought it back to me, just as I had asked. The dog pulled out the murder weapon in the workshop. Indeed, he did. Removing it here would have made an awful mess, after all. You know something? That makes total sense. Remember what Mr. Saint said, Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, what did he say? Good reminder. That huge black dog had sunk his terrible teeth into the victim's throat. Oh, he saw the dog carrying the body into the workshop. I see. Oh, what did you just say? It was hellish, utterly hellish. That beast, that awful beast, he killed him. I see. So what Mr. Saint actually saw was Helmet removing the murder weapon then. Man, this is... I don't know about that. Precisely. I can't say I wasn't a little disappointed that he was spotted, of course. Silly boy. It's not like you to slip up like that, is it now? And there you have it. This is about all there is to tell. I don't believe you. I have a funny suspicion. I do not believe you. I did not kill the man. At most, I'm responsible for the removal of the weapon. Now, will that be all? Poor Helmet is growing restless.
Objection!
Objection! Sorry, but you could entertain us for just a little longer, Mr. Canis. Ooh, when Fender gets serious, he's a little okay. He's a little okay. Yeah, Eddie's voice is deep. This is the first time I heard his voice line, I think, or I wasn't paying attention, but like, yeah. When he gets serious, he's a little okay. He's a little okay. Fender? No offense, Paleo, but I don't think you're quite told us everything. I'm sure we all like to know why you thought you needed to pull the chisel out in the first place. That's true, that's true, that's true. He's right. It makes sense that he would move the body to avoid suspicion, but Connors had no reason at all to remove the murder weapon. So the mute one isn't as dumb as I thought. Please answer the question, Mr. Canis. Ooh, Gavèlle is also like, I'm sure she's just standing there being quiet and listening, being like, this is trouble for my narrative. It was because of the bell. Ooh. Oh, the bell, right, that's on the chisel. The one attached to the chisel and the one around Helmut's neck. Yeah? Have a very distinct design, if you see. Why are there two of them? Of course, there was something of a trademark of yours, were they not? I don't get it. What does that even, how does that even work? Oh, I almost missed it. You could see in the blade in his hand, there's also a bell. I only thought the bell was on a helmet, but no, his weapon has a bell. Why? This prison is weird. Why do they allow you to have your animal murder weapon and your normal murder weapon? Bardi Hamarkanis, the blind butcher. His appearance was always announced by the sound of bells. Also not very practical for supposed assassin. You should be quiet. Stealth. A stealth 20. You know, nat 20 stealth? Go shh. Yeah. The last sound his victim would ever hear. Well, besides the shink of the knife, you know? You flatter me. Though it's been some years since you last saw one of them, you remember them well. Your knife and its attached bell were one of the pieces of evidence seized in our case against you. Yes, it was, but one of my bells, one of only two in Oh! Okay, future and current Moidoas and assassins, don't make your signature thing something that only one or two of exists in the world. That's like so much evidence. Get some run-of-the-mill, like anyone could buy it like in bulk from like Walmart or something, or from Amazon, or you know, like I don't know, Temu, though Temu weapons will probably break too bad. It's like Zaraki Kenpachi used the bell to give the victims advantage. Oh my gosh, I don't think that's what he wants though. How else would they be famous? That's true, that's true. But assassins are supposed to be like, you know, on the down low. But like in the Ace Attorney universe, right? Even like Shelly the Killer and also like, and this guy, they have like calling cards, they have like signatures, and it's like, wow, how did they not get caught? Well, this guy got caught, so that shows him. Like the wet bandit from Home Alone, the wet bandits. Oh yeah, the wet bandits. Just two? Two and only two. One for my knife and one for my beloved helmet. Exquisitely crafted, utterly unique. My ears are my guide after all, and I must be able to use my tools. Precisely. You could just use your hands. You're holding the weapon. Think of kind of acting like Goku trying to get a good fight from the victims. Oh my gosh. Maybe. Oh, burpee. Oh, scusies, I burped. It was really good. The dinner was really good. Of course, as you said, the knife had long since been taken from me. What is spell check? Wait, if the knife is taken from him, then the bell on the chisel is not his bell? I'm confused then. I'm confused. Or did they take the bell off the knife and give it to him? Be like, oh, it's yours. You paid for it, I guess. You could keep it. Put it on another one of your weapons. I don't care. Too easy, otherwise no thrill. Is he that kind of assassin? It's a little bit oof. the most dangerous game, humans. Well, Helmet brought the body to my cell. I was rather surprised to hear a familiar sound. At first, I was sure that my knife had been used to do the deed. But no, a chisel. An ordinary chisel. It's certainly no assassin's blade. Oh. So someone took the bell. If Connors is telling the truth, if someone took the bell off his blade, wrapped it around the chisel, and then used that as a weapon in order to frame Connors? That would make sense. That's my theory going forward. Nonetheless, the bell would have suggested my involvement. Compounding the matter is the fact that I am the only person in this prison permitted to use such tools. It was clear that I would become the prime suspect, and so the chisel had to be removed and hidden. Hold it! You still claim that all you did was have the dog move the body? That you had nothing to do with the killing? I mean, it's starting to make sense. Does that make 3 bells? Yeah, unless someone stole the bell from off his blade. Because, he said just now, I thought my blade was involved, but no, it was just a normal chisel. So he recognizes the sound of that bell. How could I? I told you the chisel's not mine. So the smaller chisel is not his. How did it get into his cell? How did he not notice? Wait, no, he noticed. He made the dog take the chisel. Oh, Kindness is blind. Maybe someone took advantage of that? Yeah, that would make sense. You need not take my word, Mr. Edgeworth. Why not have it checked for fingerprints? Oh yeah, check for fingerprints. Check for fingerprints. For a sec, I heard the child isn't mine. That too. Eustace, huh? Me? But I don't know how to check for prints. Get forensics. Oh, right. Sure thing. Mr. Connors, you are not the father of that chisel. Wait. We got him! Fingerprints! They're Mr. Knight's! Oh? Yeah, Connors, you're not the father. And Mr. Connors'? Nope. Just Mr. Knight's. Oh, and forensics said there's no sign of any prints having been wiped off. Ooh. Oh. That's... What does that mean? What are the implications? Only Knight's fingerprints? This isn't good. Should I get them to check again? Oh my gosh, use this. Someone used gloves. Okay. Now do you see? And Mr. Connors doesn't have access to gloves. Oh. I have never so much as touched that chisel. I'm surprised that the fingerprints lasted inside the dog's mouth. Let's just say that. Helmet carried it in his mouth, that is all. Therefore, any prints must belong to whoever had it last. Wait, in real life, can prints survive being inside a dog's mouth? Exactly, dog saliva, we're rodent, yeah, Don't all the prisoners can use the workshop gloves? Yeah, but I think Mr. Connors is not allowed in the workshops. Yeah. But also that might be true that the actual murderer used the workshop gloves. Oh, burpees. That's what I get from eating dinner. So the murder weapon belonged to the victim? Oh, that's not helpful. I wonder if the small chisel, the pocket chisel, if it fits inside a dog's mouth, will fit inside the chest set. So maybe that's what was snuck in, right? From the chest set, the small chisel was snuck into the prison using the pocket chest set, maybe. As I said, I have not touched the chisel. If someone used telepathy, oh my gosh, I wish. If spirit mediums was a thing in this universe, then why not telepathy? That's what I thought. Therefore, I cannot be the killer. Or do you wish to suggest otherwise? Nyark! I've got nothing to counter with. But what could this mean? Is he not the killer after all? That's what I've been saying, Edgeworth. I'm one step ahead of you, at least. Is he actually telling the truth? No, he can't be. Mr. Edgeworth got a vendetta against Canis. Sure, someone would be General Blue from Dragon Ball. General Blue? I don't think I know that one. I am sure this goes without saying, Mr. Edgeworth, but if you do not find a solution to your current predicament, and quickly, I will have little choice but to relieve you of your badge. Still with the threats, lady? Even my patience has a limit, and I will not tolerate you throwing this investigation into chaos. Am I clear? You've done it now, sir. She's serious. I mean, I think she's always been serious. I hate to admit it, but the fingerprints turn everything on its head. Without more evidence, I'm back to square one. General Blue got mental powers of psychic. Oh, okay. I've seen Dragon Ball Z and all that stuff, you know, on Toonami back in the days. I didn't retain much of it because it was just a lot of screaming and shouting and teleporting and you know, that kind of stuff. Wait, something doesn't add up. A few things actually. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. What would Mr. Knight have needed a chisel for? You can do a lot with a chisel, child. Breaking out of prison, for one. It's fine, it was all just fights. That's what I thought, right? All just fights. Alright, then how did he get it in here? There's no way the guard will let him bring a super sharp tool in with him, right, Mr. Edgeworth? ... Hey, Earth to Mr. Edgeworth! It's the chess set. It's the chess set! You can't stand there hemming and hawing just because of your little setback. Dragon Ball's the older series. I don't know if I ever made it to overseas airing. I honestly don't remember. I know Dragon Ball Z, and Dragon Ball was the one before Dragon Ball Z. I don't remember if I've seen it or read it. I don't know. It's not really my art style. The important thing is finding the truth, you know? It doesn't matter how we get there, as long as we save Simeon in the end. We can't give up now or ever. It did make it to the state? Oh yeah, okay. That would make sense, right? I vaguely remember something before Z. Yeah, what she said. I'll second that. You want me around with that K? I'm half tempted to offer you a job for real. K is just the Edgeworth and Co.'s mascot. The moral support mascot. Trying to get noticed by G Challenge. Hi, Char. I've noticed you. I've perceived you. You've lost the challenge. Teehee. It's like I said, the defense never rests. Or rather, like your pops said. What do you think lies at the heart of those words, Miles? Any guesses? The heart of those words. The heart of the cards? Oh no, wrong series. It's like this. A defense attorney is, as defense attorneys, our client's fate rests on our shoulders. We're the only ones they can turn to. Simeon's our client, and we're the only ones who can save him. So, we can't rest. Not while he's counting on us. Oh, the pep talk. The pep talks are coming and they're real. It also took Dragon Ball like 10 years to continue in the States while Dragon Ball Z started in the last arc. I mean, localizations and all that, I guess I understand. Just stopping by, I'm in a phone call, tell chat what your food. Oh, I did. I had carnitas with beans and rice. Yep. I'm not about to turn my back on my old man's legacy. On your old man's legacy, oh my gosh. Reading is hard. Are you? I'm an associate with the defense now. No, I am an associate with my father's firm. That's the role I have chosen, and that means that if I fail to save my client, I've failed in my duties. Oh, Edgeworth, you're so cool. Doki. Okay, is Edgeworth's weird girl like Maya? Yeah, the weird young girl apprentice slash assistant. Why do they always have one? I will honor my father's vision and save Simeon Saint. Oh my gosh, Edgeworth, they're so cool. Edgeworth is so cool, I know. No matter what setbacks I face, I cannot admit defeat. If one path is blocked, I must simply find another. There we go. That's the Miles Edgeworth I know. Yummy! It's taking the 30 minutes, but it's because of text scrolling. Yeah, that's true. Now, let's find the new path forward. Yeah! We can start by trying to figure out how Mr. Knight brought that chisel into the prison. Right. How would Mr. Knight manage to bring a chisel in here? It's it's this thingy! It's the chess case. I'm so ahead of the game. Yum. Usually, it wouldn't be possible to bring a metal object into this facility undetected. Oh, I burped. I'm sorry. That was probably a loud burp. Because of the security gates, right? Yeah. Correct. But we already know that the checks at one of the gates haven't been entirely thorough of late. Namely, the gate at the entrance to the detention center. That gate is only used to scan people. Oh, not objects. My cat's under the chair doing something sus. Hold on. Pow! What are you doing? Are you eating the chair? I'm back. Okay. Any items they bring into the facility are only object to a cursory check. Kitty cat? Yeah, kitty cat. He's a weird kitty cat. I give him his scratcher, I give him his food, I give him, like, his bed and toys and whatnot, and no, he will claw at the canvas backpack on the ground, and he will eat my chair. Why? Are you telling me that the chess set wasn't put into the metal detector? It should have been. Alas, it seems the guards have grown a little lax in the regards of late. The chess set. Knight took advantage of this little oversight and had Mr. Saint bring him the chisel. Classic cat behavior. Hi, Sakura, welcome. Yeah. Hidden in his pocket chess set. That does answer one of our questions, and that means that Gavèlle / Eustace was right, that the murder weapon was smuggled in using the chess set. Ooh. And it suggests that the chisel was indeed Mr. Knight's and not Mr. Connis's. Okay, chess set updated. Has a chisel in it. Maybe. However, we still have one rather pressing problem to address. That of the security footage in which Knight is attacked by a dog. I'm saying the security footage shows a black blur that looks actually too small for a dog. I'm sticking to my guns. It's not a dog. How does one explain it if Mr. Connis was not the culprit? But then, how do you explain his prints not being on the murder weapon? This one's a Rio 3-piper. What's a 3-piper? The court, too, finds itself wanting for a satisfactory explanation. Wait, sir. I think I might be time to show you another one of my secret weapons. Ooh. Producing weapon number 4, little V. What a little V? What? What sort of name is that? Like, exactly. I came up with it myself, sir. Anyways, you can use it to analyze the video footage. You can? Excuse me? An excellent idea. Perhaps then you might finally see that I am telling the truth. Who knows if there's anything to be found, but it has to be worth a try. Alright, want me to talk you through how to use it, sir? Seeing as I'm not exactly familiar with the video, and should I listen to him? Sure, this is a tutorial bit for learning how to play this minigame. If you could run me through its functions, then most appreciated. Yes, sir. Okay, basically you just got to do what you always do. Examine anything that catches your eye. And I can examine things with X. I see. Next, see those controls at the bottom of the screen? Barely. The panels on the left and right let you rewind or fast forward. And you can use the middle panel to pause. Get used to those and you're golden, sir. So this is literally just a video player? This is just a little television, a little TV, a little V, if you will. Gumshoe! It seems I can also press R and fast forward, R to fast forward and L to rewind the footage. Okie dokie. And I can press A to pause. Okay. When the video pauses, you can go to the previous frame with L and X from. Oh, okay. Or just use the same control panel I showed you earlier. Okay. Lastly, I better explain how to zoom in. Ooh, zoom in. Zoom in is a good feature. Just line up the old cursor with the area you want to take a closer look at. Then use the panel on the bottom right, and little V will do the rest. Okay. Got those 2 expanding arrows. Don't miss it, sir. Can't miss it, sir. It will appear I could zoom in with Y function. Okay, by pressing Y. Okay. By the way, even when you're zoomed in, you can still examine stuff, just like in regular view. Oh, okay, so this is a little better than a TV. I'm sorry for judging you too quickly, Gumshoe, but your naming sense is still a little whack. Also, you can make use of previous and next frame to get a good look at what's really happening. Only thing you can't do when you're zooming in is to play the footage, so there's that. Okay. I see. How do I zoom out? Zoom out. Use the panel below again. Okay, so zoom out is also Y. So Y to zoom in, Y again to zoom out. I see. So I was going to expand the collapsing arrows. Zooms in. Okay. We're playing this game of I Spy Moida. That about sums it up. Now let's fire little V up for real. Remember, just examine anything that catches your eye and you'll be fine. Oh gosh. Oh, hi Sophie, welcome. I want to spoil and backseat, but my only decent video game knowledge is Halo and Walking Dead and FGO. Oh, no worries. Just relax and enjoy the show. The footage from tonight's holding cell, other than the victims being attacked by that dog, I can see what else it might show us. Yeah, we don't know. But suppose we're wrong. What could we be looking at instead? Fight me? Baba, you're the mod. You're not supposed to be fighting the rest of the chat. You're supposed to be an example, an upstanding citizen in chat. Could the person in the footage be someone other than Knight? And if so, could whatever attacking them be something else? I should keep both questions in mind while reviewing the footage. Okay. You never know what you're gonna see once you start looking at things up close. Yeah. Check every detail, sir. You'll find something, I'm sure. Oh, what? It wasn't in the rules. No police fighting. too sleepy, I'll sleep with the Guumi noises background. Okay, no worries, Sophie. Can't zoom. Did we get the, something? In the mirror, did we get? I'm trying to see if there's something caught in the mirror, because that's a thing, right? No. Okay, never mind. I guess not. Wait a minute. Wait, never mind. That's not what I meant. I must be seeing something. Take another look. If nothing, no. I didn't mean to click on that examine. Oh, okay. Back. Zoom. There, that thingy. That's, isn't that one of the prison bracelets? I must be seeing the what? No? Okay, fine. It has to be better. It has to be, that looks like one of the prison bracelets. But it's too blurry. Did you lose it? No, it only lets me zoom in once, and then if you click again, it will zoom back out. Yeah. Oh, something is in the mirror now. This. Who is that? That looks like a guy with a hat. The figure is reflected in the mirror here too. Is that a hat? Yeah, that was what I'm gonna. Hi Andrew, welcome. New Marine here, can I get a oorah? Oorah! I don't know what that means, but oorah. Say, doesn't that look like a hat the guard wears? Ah, geez, is that what I think it is? Have there been any report of one of the animals attacking a guard recently? Not that I've heard of. It's an army thing? Oh, I see. So this may not be a guard at all, but someone dressed as one. Right, because we learned that, someone stole a guard uniform the day before. Maybe this is, Mr. Carcerada, dressed up as a guard. And then he got, and that's not, maybe that's his bear that's just dirty, you know, maybe? Marine? Oh, Marine, okay. I don't actually know I don't know too much about anything of the military. I was about to say I don't know the difference, but that's not true. I know the Marine at least is ocean and Army is not ocean. Oh, I'm part of the ocean. I'm a jellyfish. So you're like me. You're off the ocean. So this may not be guarded at all. Someone dressed as it. Perhaps this might shed a little light on the matter from the hat. It's not this. It's this.
Take that.
Marina's land and sea. Oh, okay. I don't understand. I guess I really still don't understand anything. The ocean bonding is so wholesome, yeah. So no guard have reported being attacked by an animal as far as we know, but we did hear about a guard's spare uniform being stolen. Could the person in the security footage perhaps be someone disguised as a guard? Someone attempting to escape without being noticed. Oh, a guard disguise? I guess it might work. Wait, weren't we just talking about someone? Yeah, this guy! We were indeed. Someone who seemed to have successfully made his escape. Oh! Navy is sea, Air Force is the chair. Army is land. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah. What about the Coast Guards? It's the coast. If the person in the footage isn't night, then the creature might not be a dog either. You're right, sir. Let's zoom in and check. Okay. I bet it's the bear. I bet it's the bear. Let's find a frame where we can see... Oh, okay. Pause. And hopefully we'll see it better. Think about the Coast Guard stuff, actually. Let's see if we could see the bear, right? Don't forget about Space Force. Oh, right. This. Can we see? Can we? Aha! That's a bear, right? Can it be a cat? Could be a bear. Sir, look! I suspect we may have made a critical error of judgment. What we're looking at here is no dog. This animal is... I mean, it could be a cat, but, like, it's a bear. We're gonna assume it's the bear because we understand it's Mr. Cerado trying to escape. Yeah. That's not a dog, it's a bear. A bear? He has the right to bear arms? Did I already make that joke? He's got the right to bare chest. Yeah, bare arms. What? So the paw prints from the photo I took were not canine, but ursine. Not the dog, it's a bear. Because remember, Cerado's a therapy animal with a polar bear, but because he crawled through the tunnel, he got really dirty, so he got turned into a black bear. Yeah. You're onto something? Yeah. A bear? So, could that mean... Yes, I think it could. After all, who else do we know with such a pet? We have assumed that it was night in the security footage. Well, it was his cell. It's hardly a crazy theory. Perhaps. But now that we know about the hole under the bed, it's no longer the only possibility. Yeah, it's the boxing guy! Because, he was trying to escape this whole time. That's why he has a hole in his cell that leads to the detention center. I'm putting it together. Whoever had access to the tunnel would very well be the one caught on camera. And who was that, Mr. Edgeworth? Would you care to tell the court who you believe this person to be? The person in the security footage is... Rocco Cerado! I believe I know who our guard is disguises. It is none other than Rocco Cerado, the prisoner who recently escaped from the facility. Why is your heart rate so high? This is my normal heart rate. At least my streaming normal heart rate. If I'm not streaming and I'm not verbal and I'm very quiet and demure and cutesy, I think my heart rate goes down to about 60 something. During streaming, it's about 90. During when I'm excited, it's 120. I'm confident it's him because he was assigned a polar bear cub as his companion. What do you mean, what the? Also, I'm not very healthy. I do have a heart condition that runs in the family. But the bear in that video is all black. Indeed. And we have evidence that explains why. The evidence that explains the polar bear's dark fur is... It's the dirt. It's the dirty dirt. The tunnel. Wait, that's high? Yeah, I think it's supposed to be high. That makes sense, yeah. Oh, okay.
Take that!
Is that it? You mean to tell the court that this somehow explains... Oh, man! Okay, so I'm wrong. I'm a dum-dum. Yeah, I'm Mauserino. I'm dum-dum. Even Eustace says I'm dumb. Dum-dum-dum. Brain aneurysm. Okay, fine. Why is he... Oh, because of the mud pack! Very well, may the goddess of justice guide you to your hand. Yeah. Here's the evidence. Okay. The mud pack. I guess I have to present this one? The dark mud pack treatment. Because we don't have an actual mud pack in our organizer, so it has to be this, right?
Take that!
Yeah, okay. Recall, if you will, Mr. Frank Sod's testimony. Well, not all of them were there for the Frank Sod testimony, my dude. Like Gavèlle and Eustace, the Wiener? That's a rubber glove I dropped. Would you care to explain why it's so dirty? Oh, of course. That's mud from one of the pet's treatments I've been practicing. I was given one of the animals a mud pack right when the incident happened. Oh, burpees. Oh, burpees. I see. Around what time would that have been? Let's see. The show had already started, so around 9 a.m. perhaps? The thing is, the more mud I applied, the more in the zone I got, and the darker the animal's fur became. Oh, okay. It's come back to saw it. Unintentionally. He's not the Moidua. He is just very, very bad at being not involved in any part of the murder. There's no trance quite like the trance one enters when one slathers an animal with thick black mud. Okay, whatever floats your particular boat, saw it. That's cool! While the circus performance was underway, he was giving one of the animals a mud pack treatment. And that animal could have been, indeed, our polar bear. Overruled. Mr. Edgeworth, your latest assertion simply introduces yet another contradiction. The footage from the security camera? Objection! I fully understand, Your Honor, and your doubts are entirely justified. Mr. Saw mentioned applying the mud pack while the circus performance was underway, and this does indeed introduce a new contradiction concerning the security footage. It does? Yes, let's put it this way. When would you expect the footage to have been recorded? If it was taken right after he applied the mud pack treatment, it should have been around 9 a.m. Yeah. Which means something isn't right about the footage. Really? What's that? Wait, was there a timestamp? I never noticed if there was a timestamp on that footage. I really should. Yeah, it's right here. It's a timestamp. It was 6:42 a.m. Maybe he just wanted to give it a bath. Yeah, give the bear dirty. We'll give him an excuse to wash it. That's true.
Take that!
Mr. Saw said he administered treatment around 9 a.m., in which case the security footage should also show a time of around 9 a.m. However, the timestamp says 6:42 a.m. Yeah! Came to check out on you little fishy. I'm passing through. Okie dokie! How's it hanging so far? It's been going good. We were confused a little bit in the beginning, but we are on a roll. We're figuring it out. So welcome in, and thank you for passing through, Lord Mark. Yeah. On the day of the murder, the prisoners all went out to the yard to watch the circus. All except three, Mr. Connors, who remained in his cell in maximum security, Mr. Saint, who was administering a mud pack treatment in the workshop, and Rocco Cerado, who has been awaiting that precise moment to put his escape plan into action. Yeah, because the warden, Miss Lagarde, said that 3 people were not in attendance. She even checked. I believe he trusted the bear to Mr. Sot before entering the tunnel. Oh, look at it! They animated the bear. It's so cute. And the bear then slipped out of Mr. Sot's grasp to run after its human. Mr. Saw would have then left the workshop to pursue the bear, at which point he saw the Moida! Mr. Connor's dog retrieving the murder weapon from Knight's body. Yeah! Okay, that is the timeline so far. Why her heart rates through so much reading comments at Encourage? Adios, Okie dokie. I don't know. Maybe I'm just excited. Maybe I'm excited to see everyone in chat. Which means my theory is correct that Mr. Knight died before that morning. He died in the middle of the night. That's my theory, and I'm still sticking by it. It all fits perfectly except for the security footage, which should have been recorded around 9 a.m. However, the timestamp is 3 hours off. But why would the timestamp be wrong? Yeah. Detective, I would like you to have the security camera examined right away, please. I'm glad to be here. It's been nice. Yeah. That's good. That's good. I'm back, sir. I just talked to the guards and... Seems like the time codes can slip on these cameras if they lose power. Aw, man. What? They're pretty old, sir. Guess the clock stops when the power's off. Which will mean the power was off for approximately 3 hours at some point. Oh, is that how he got out and got moited? Okay, security camera footage updated. Something about 3 hour gap. Oh, that's not all, sir. You remember how Knight denied stealing the keys? No one believed him, considering, well, you know, he seems kind of like the only suspect. Turns out, that wasn't all he said. He also said he was knocked out cold, just like the other guy. What other guy? Which may not necessarily have been a lie. Darling, there you all are. How goes the investigation? Is there anything I can do to help things along? I love that fox. Give me the fox. Actually, there might be something we can do for you, Warden Lagarde. The escapee, Mr. Cerado, I believe he might still be on the premises. He is disguised as a guard. Here's the proof, should you need it. We're reasonably certain that the person captured on this tape is our man. And if I'm correct, he might even be right here in this room with us now. It's one of the guards? Right in this room? Right now? Look at them just looking around. Hey, Mr. Cerado would have been wearing a bracelet, right? Yes, a bracelet that could easily be hidden under the sleeve of his stolen uniform. Therefore, the doors out of the prison proper don't have those sensors that detect the bracelets installed. So if he avoided the doors with sensors, he would simply wait for an opportunity to find and make his escape. Yeah. It could even be Edgeworth? No. Well, yes, I suppose he could. He'd just have to avoid the workshops and the cells and... Oh my. He's one of you, isn't it? He's here right now. Oh, there's a bear! Look, it's Teddy! Oh, I love the bear. He's so cute. Woof, woof. Hey, paws off! Get your mitts off of me, you big palooka. Oh, the animals. The animals can't be wrong. Hi, movie. Welcome. Exactly as a picture Lagarde's voice when I played this game. Yeah! Thank you, Teddy. Very kind of you to confirm our suspicions. Yark! Oh my gosh, he had his striped suit underneath. Dang it, kid. If it wasn't for you, Ida... What a thing it is to be loved, huh, Mr. Cerado? I'm almost envious. Guards, apprehend this man. A moment, if you will. I have some questions for our would-be escapee. If we are to learn the truth, I will need to speak with him, with your permission, of course. I can hardly say no now, can I? ... Well, come on then. Hit me with your best shot. Hit me with your best shot. Fire away. Or something. With range, yeah. Mr. Cerado's escape route led directly into Knight's cell, so it's highly possible they have something to offer. Yeah, he's a witness. What? It was Mr. Knight in there? Tell me what you were doing on the day of Mr. Knight's body was discovered. Around the time? Yes. So, it was you guys, huh? You're the ones who found my secret getaway tunnel. You know how long it took me to dig that freaking thing? I gotta go to sleep. Everyone take care. Okay, Gerard, thank you for stopping by and for hanging out for so long. You have a good eve. It's good. You get to sleep in because it's Saturday. Yippee! Saturday tomorrow. I had a guard's uniform, a whole dog, a plan in place, so I went for it on the day you found the guy. But then this little guy just had to come right after me. The sack of fur was covered in mud too. Had to go back to our cell. Why? Why did you have to go back to your cell when your little buddy was covered in mud? Were you that worried? Did you have to clean? Did you have to wash him off? Erg, I would have gone away with it if somebody hadn't off tonight and brought your bums down here. Yeah, you claim to have dug that hole just now. How exactly did you do it? How? Used everything I could get my hands on, see? Hammers, spoons, you name it. Spent every dime I had on this cockamamie fixer? I don't know that word. And what do I got to show for it, huh? Do not be disheartened, friend. Tomorrow's another day. There's an outside chance Mr. Cerado and Knight met face to face just before Knight's death. Oh man. If he got out at 9, and my theory is that Knight was dead in the night, maybe he's just gonna say like, oh, Knight, I never saw him. The cell was empty. It's kind of spelled like Kagame. Maybe. I don't know. I still don't know what that means. I should see what other details I can extract from him. Okay. Rebubbles around the time of the... I want to ask about that last line. Had the guard uniform dug a whole plan, so I went for the day, blah blah blah. Then this little guy had to come riding after me. The sack of fur was covered in mud too. Had to go back to my cell. I want to know why.
Hold it!
You didn't consider trying to escape with Teddy? What if I could've, but all that mud would have given us away. Chances to break out of the slammer doesn't exactly grow on trees, pal. When one comes along, you gotta do it right. Foiled by the one who loves him most, it's almost tragic. Yeah, it's so poetic. There's an outside chance. Oh, I already read this. I should listen carefully to your statement and look over the evidence that we have. Okay, let's look at the evidence real quick. Okay. So the roll call is at 7 noon and 9 p.m. So that makes that checks out. Tunnel, that checks out. The autopsy doesn't matter. Chisel doesn't matter. Conus's bell doesn't matter. Maybe we need to press some more. Maybe we need to press. Get away. You know how long it took me to dig that thing? Well, how long did it take? So the tunnel was all your own work? Every inch. You see anyone else in my cell when you were there? It's quite an effort, even for an athlete. Yeah, now that I think of it, there's an insane amount of digging for one guy. Yeah, well, you don't even know the half of it, kid. Tell me how long it took. But it ain't like I had a choice. Trust nobody and don't get caught. Them's the rules of a con's gotta live by. You right? Don't tell anyone. Don't trust anyone. Don't write down your crime. Don't talk about your crime. Do not do anything about your crime. Just pretend it happened and live in fear for the rest of your life. That is how you not get caught for crime. Huh. You know, the rules of being a great thief are pretty similar. Yep. Did I miss Whip Waifu? No, this case does not have Whip Waifu, but I mean, Lagarde is still, not Lagarde, Gavèlle is still here. Gavèlle is pretty, you know, the judge with a gavel. Francisca is not in this case, it seems, so you're not missing anything. Welcome in, Double Red. Okay, I'd rather you didn't start sympathizing with the suspect. Yeah, I was just joking, Mr. Edgeworth. It ain't no stinking joke to me. Yo, punks owe me. Owe you what? You were doing crime. I had me a guard uniform, the whole dog, and a plan in place. What's your plan? What was your plan? The uniform, was that from the fixer too? Uh-huh, sure was. Heard he had something on one of the guards. Had the guy swipe it from a pal's locker. Oh, so that's how... Well, Connus is the fixer. We kind of established that in the previous episode, that Connus is the one that has all the sway in this prison. So, Connus is the one that blackmailed one of the guards to steal the uniform from the other guard. So, of course, Connus would know the entire plan of Cerato's. I see. Feels like the boxer has like a New York sort of accent. Yeah, maybe. And were you wearing it when you were crawling through the tunnel? Nope. Would have got dirt on it. Had to hold on to it till I got to the holding cell. Well, once I was out of here and all dressed up, opening the cell door should have been a piece of cake. Shoulda. Brooklyn? Like, hey, I'm walking here. I'm not very good at that New York accent. I've been to New York once, I want to say. In memory. I have bad memory, so I don't know. But at least once. Here we go, I think freedom beckons, and then the furball comes jumping at me. Which would be the moment captured on the camera. Yeah, I see. I'll be grateful if you add that to your testimony. Ooh. That's one time too many. What do you mean? What do you have against New York, Double Red? Once I was out of the tunnel and all dressed up, opening the cell door should have been a piece of cake. But a guard was attacked. No, I should press it still. Because it's not a contradiction. Because he probably attacked the guard, right?
Hold it!
I don't know. Maybe. Opening the cell doors should have been a piece of cake, you say? Sure. Anything seems easy after dragging yourself through a hole in the ground. That's true. Nice to visit, but not to live. Yeah, most places are like that, though. Everywhere is nice to visit, not nice to live, because then there's negatives. There's negatives to everywhere. And you were familiar with the layout of the detention center, even though you live in the prison? Well, why wouldn't I be? It ain't like I never been there before. If he's familiar with the detention center, then he'd surely be aware that unlike the doors in the main prison, the holding cell prison are locked with the actual keys. And I'm sure Mr. Cerado would have needed that particular piece of evidence to make his escape. Oh! So the keys were the evidence. He was like, oh, it should have been a piece of cake, but it wasn't because it's made by actual keys, and the actual keys were gone.
Objection!
Music stopped. That means I was right. More likely to be bitten by a New Yorker than by a shark. I'm more likely to be bitten by a shark because I live near the ocean and sometimes in the ocean. You know, people who are more likely to be killed by a cow than a shark live in the middle of the landlocked areas where there are cows. It's just where you live, you know. So if you live in New York, obviously you would get bitten by a New Yorker more than you live by a shark, because I don't even think sharks are in the bay, that area. Though I don't know. Someone could prove me wrong. You claim that leaving the holding cell would have been a piece of cake, as you put it. Yeah, you got a problem with that? 'Cause we can make it a problem if you catch my drift. Threats. Even once you had reached Knight's cell, you still had another door to contend with. How exactly did you plan on opening it? Mr. Cerado, I posit that leaving the cell would have been a piece of cake only because you had the key. Oh. I don't got no stinking key. I didn't need one. It was a piece of cake because the door was open. I walked right through.
Objection!
That sounds like you're lying. Yeah, I suppose Knight's cell was vacant by that point. There would have been no reason to lock it. And it was indeed unlocked when I went to examine it for myself. Oh, so perhaps when you finally succeeded today, it truly was unlocked because it was after the murder. Oh, makes sense. Because the body was already there. That's like the succession of events, right? The body was already there. But you had attempted to escape previously. Yeah, the security footage showed that you tried and failed because Teddy caught you, which was during the circus performance before the body was discovered. Yeah. The holding cell was still locked at the time because no one knew the Knight had been killed. Oh, okay, so they were talking about the second attempt where he did get out versus the first attempt where the door was locked. Okay. And he didn't try because he had to go back because he had to drop Teddy off again. I see. Therefore, you must have had the key to his cell on you. Without it, your escape would not have been possible. Yark! Are you saying, can he really have? I believe he could, yes. The theft of the keys was, in fact, perpetrated by none other than Mr. Cerado. He was the one who attacked the guard. Oh, it's all coming together. Oh my gosh, that dramatic reveal, the shift. Oh my gosh, the suspense. Oh. But not just the guard, Knight too. All to gain possession of the guard's keys. It wasn't me, you lousy bum. I don't even know this guy. No. Jackshot. After you stole the keys, you went back to your cell and to avoid suspicion. Oh. And then you waited for the perfect moment to escape, a moment where the prison would be almost deserted. Yeah, during the performance. So he knocked out, because he's a boxer, right? It's probably easy for him to knock out people without killing them, you know? Because some people don't know their own strength, but boxers know their own strength. They knock people out all the time. They're supposed to knock people out. So he knocked out Knight and the guard. I see. That's right, the moment of the show, just before the discovery of the body. Ding dong, ding dong. Body discovered! Wait, wrong game. Unluckily for you, that particular attempt was thwarted by your furry friend. Hold it. Says who, huh? You got proof, genius? That ain't your win yet, nuh-uh. Knight knocked the guard out for the count, and everybody knows it. Well, no. Objection! Don't play games with me. Knight was as much a victim as the guard in this case. As a matter of fact, I have proof that Knight had been attacked in his cell. Oh, is it the blood? It's the blood, isn't it? Because there's a little bit of blood, but not a lot of bit of blood. A little bit of blood.
Take that!
Take that! Tisku. We found traces of the Knight's blood on a cleanly wiped floor of his cell. What could possibly explain such a thing other than him having been attacked? And it was you. You who attacked him. You ambushed both of them and stole the keys. Interesting that there wasn't blood splatter of the guard and only of Knight. Interesting, isn't it? Oh my gosh. He's getting pummeled by a ghost. Because obviously, Edgeworth would never throw hands. Edgeworth is a fight with words only. But he was getting pummeled. Why, I oughta? What's with you, huh? That newspaper wiped the blood up all good. Ain't no way you should have found it. Oh. How did you know it was the newspaper, huh, Mr. Cerado, sir? He's morbid? Yeah, he's morbid. Okay, but why did you think you had to wipe it up anyways? If they checked Knight and the guard's hands, they would have seen those two never came to blows. But that blood give up the whole game. Ain't no way they didn't figure out there was a third man in the ring. But why would he? Yeah, he doesn't want to know that someone else attacked, not Knight. Plus, while they started sniffing around on the floor, they would have found the tunnel in a heartbeat. Oh, that's true. So you wiped up the blood to buy yourself a little more time, so you would wait for a better opportunity? Sadly, the opportunity you sought wasn't good enough to get you cleared of the prison, it seems. Yeah, because he had to stay as a fake guard for a while longer before he could somehow leave. I don't know what his plans was, though. Now hand over the keys. Work, 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 work. Oof, oof, oof. Right in the kisser. Grah! Oh no, his mouth guard. Oh no, Teddy! Poor baby. Poor bear baby. Oh my gosh. Nurg, KO'd by a lousy, stinking bum. Fine, you want keys? Here. I hope you choke on them. Guumi wins, yeah! KO, ding ding ding! Oh, birdies. Oh! Thank you so much, Andrew Rosso Contreras. Welcome to the gummy snacks. Welcome to the microplastics. Oh my gosh, I am a little sleepy. Thank you for becoming a member of the microplastics. You did it? I did it. I found the keys.
Overruled.
Hurrah! Yay! Yippee! Enjoy the emotes and the sub badge. Sub badges. Even the bear left him. It's so over. No, the bear came back. The bear is his best friend. Wait a minute. If Mr. Cerado here had the keys. Indeed, Your Honor. Your theory relies on Knight having used the keys he allegedly stole to escape his cell. That was the only way he would have been able to enter Mr. Saint's cage and be moved to the workshop. Unfortunately for you, we now know that this theory cannot possibly be true. Yippee! We proved them wrong. Yeah, no! Guess this changes things up a bit. Yeah. Now the only person who would have moved Knight's body is the one person who knew about the tunnel. I mean, there's more than one person that know about the tunnel. It's Mr. Canis, who is the fixer, and Mr. Contreras. Though I don't think Contreras would be the killer. He doesn't seem to be the type. No, you gotta be freaking... Mr. Cerado, you're under arrest. Come quietly now, pal. Wait, you got it wrong. No, I didn't do nothing. There's the New York guy in him. Alright, fine. I knocked those two chumps out and I stole the keys. But after that, I went right back to my cell and waited for my moment. Next time I went to Knight's cell. There was nobody there. I mean nobody. Oh my gosh. What does that mean? What's up with all this slang and negatives? Plus, his body was found in the workshop. You think I just magicked my way in there or something? I couldn't even have gotten out of my cell. Indeed, you only had the key to Knight's cell. You couldn't have left your own cell back in the prison. But Mr. Canis' dog could. Oh, what? It was not you, but Helmut moved the body from your cell to the workshop. Oh, make sure that makes sense. And I mean no one. Oh yeah, okay. The reading accents could be really hard if I don't know the accents very well. It was not you, but okay, I already read that. I get it now. You're saying he wasn't the only con in this conspiracy. Ayo! Nice pun. High five to the fender. The Eddie Fender, of course. Indeed, one can easily imagine that Mr. Cerado and Mr. Canis might have worked together. Mr. Cerado could have killed Knight and dragged him back to his cell. And then Mr. Canis' dog took him from there to the workshop. Well, first he took him to Mr. Canis, and Mr. Canis like, oh hell no, and then like, you know, wait, but that doesn't make sense. Well, maybe it makes sense, but like, because the murder weapon is the chisel. I don't think Mr. Cerado needed the chisel, you know, to do the shank. He could have just pummeled him. Well, maybe that's just too much blood. Maybe it was a crime of opportunity? I don't think so. Just gotta watch Joey from the Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge. Ah, yeah, Brooklyn Rage! I remember those days. To the workshop, yes. There was no restrictions on the animals' movements within the prison. Yeah. Movement between the detention center and the prison proper, however, is tightly controlled. There was only one possible route, and only you could have taken advantage of it, Mr. Cerado. Yeah. Hold it. How can you be so sure? Maybe there's more of them, and you just don't know. That's also true, because Mr. Canis apparently gets all of his stuff for free like as if he was outside. Something tells me that digging even a single tunnel was arduous enough. You got that right. You try scraping more than one hole in the dirt with a spoon. Oh, that makes me want to try. I want to try digging a tunnel with a spoon. Who's with me? Who wants to try? digging like a hole, like at the beach, right? When I go to the beach sometimes, I would use like one of those plastic children's shovels to dig a hole in the sand, and I try to dig all the way to the bottom like of the beach, because I thought there was a bottom of the beach, and I was never able to get there. Lucky for me, I didn't have to dig the whole way. Somebody already did a bunch of work for me. Huh? Well, that's a revelation. Somebody already did some digging. Huh, I wonder who. You don't? What do you mean you don't? What? You didn't dig the entire tunnel yourself? Nope. Found it when they put me in that cell. Ran all the way from there to the well in the yard already. Interesting. I sometimes dig 4 feet deep holes for posts. It's not fun. Oh, how long does it take you? Do you use a spoon? Even look down the well to check it from there. It's the same tunnel, all right. Oh, things are getting deeper. The mystery, it thickens with so many C's. We've gotten to like maybe 4 C's worth of thickness of this mystery, you know. I just made good on what somebody else already started. I remember that me and my friends were at the beach and we had shovels and made a big sand pile and made the hole in a mini beach. Yeah! I tried cutting a plastic knife with a plastic knife. I guess it's not really too comparable. Yeah, no. Then what was the original tunnel for? Who knows? You're the one with the answers, pal. Maybe somebody else tried to break out. Yeah, who? Like, he said by the time he got to his cell, like when he was assigned his cell, like whoever was in his cell previously, I wonder who it was. Ooh, maybe the animals dug it? No. Like, to get water from the well or something? There's no water in the well, Kay. I've heard of more possible scenarios than that in the B-grade movies. Aww. Well's dry, kid. Ain't no water to be had down there. Though, come to think of it, a smell. Yeah. Always smelled kind of nice down there. Wait a minute. Nice? Gee, I don't know. Smells sort of like dessert, I guess. A sweet scent? That sounds very familiar. Didn't Mr. Knight have a sweet scent because he really liked sweet things? But why would he have that? Why? He just got there like two or 3 days ago. Why? Maybe it's not Mr. Knight, maybe not. Where do we come across a sweet scent before? The Mr. Knight's body, the scene of the crime.
Take that!
Detective Gumshoe noticed a sweet smell when we were examining Knight's body. Yeah. With the help of a police knock, we followed the scent of the body and traced the route back through the prison, and that, Mr. Crossroad, was how we found your tunnel. Oh, that's right! I totally forgot that's how we found the tunnel. I thought we were just searching. But no, it was like it was Missile. Missile had the sniffs. Could that same sweet scent be what you noticed coming from the well? Very clever, Mr. Edgeworth. You mean to suggest that this is evidence of the body having been moved through the tunnel? I do. Furthermore, Mr. Cerado, you are the only one who could have done it. Nobody else had access. Well, whoever dug the tunnel to the well... You have our thanks, Mr. Cerado, truly. Finally, the truth comes into view. Now, unburden yourself. It is time. Confess your role in this tragic incident. What? You ain't painting this on me. I am glad to see that we're finally in agreement, Your Honor. By the way, for the people who's forgotten where we are, we're standing right outside maximum security cell of Mr. Connus. So Mr. Connus is just standing there in his cell with his doggo the entire time, going like eating popcorn, probably going like, wow, this is the best live action mystery theater ever. Yep, eating his commissary. Nom 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 nom. Like, this is great. This is a great show. Oh, if only we were, Mr. Edgeworth. Mr. Cerado may have been an accomplice, but not of Mr. Connus. No, he was working with Mr. Knight. Huh?
Hold it!
Hold it! What do you mean? I do not believe that he moved Mr. Knight's body. Instead, I believe that he lent Mr. Knight the use of the keys he stole. Huh, but he knocked Mr. Knight out. Like, he went night-night. That was a joke, get it? Because night, and also night, as in nighttime, as in like, he got knocked out to sleep. Nighty night, as in, I'm gonna stop. You gotta be kidding me! Granted, it seems like he attacked Mr. Knight, but... Oh, this is Gavèlle. But that doesn't necessarily mean that Mr. Knight was knocked unconscious as a result. He didn't go nighty-night. And what if he wasn't? What if he and Mr. Cerado had reached a certain agreement? Yeah, Knight squared, yeah! What kind of agreement exactly? Mr. Knight was plotting an escape for which he required a means of leaving his cell. And here was that precise means in the form of keys Mr. Cerado had stolen from the guard. Mr. Cerado himself would need to pass through Mr. Knight's cell in order to effect his own escape. Mr. Knight needed only to shout and alert the guards, and Mr. Cerado's plan would be ruined. And so, the two struck a deal. Hold it. Lady, the only striking I do is with my fists. My. Still you deny it? So, we're agreeing that we still disagree? Yeah. Oh, meow. Oh my gosh. Popo, hello. My kitty cat. Mr. Knight had Mr. Cerado unlock his cell so that when Mr. Saint arrived, he would escape into the cage. Oh, she is still on the thing about that cage. Popo has returned? Yeah. He wants attention. Whenever he gets bored, he wants attention. Oh, burpees. Oh, burpees. Okay, back. Mr. Saint was then able to move him into the prison proper, just as planned. Wait, why would he need to? I'm so confused. Yeah, meow. Popo's now leaning against my foot on purpose, and he's rubbing his tooth on my ankle. I'm doing a play-by-play of what my cat's doing to my foot. And then he took Mr. Knight into the workshop and did a dirty deed. Objection! Were neither of you listening? The scent on Knight's body proved that it was taken through the tunnel. It was moved from his cell to the... Popo's like Stewie from Family. Oh, really? I've never seen Family Guy. Perhaps, if you will let me finish, Mr. Edgeworth. Hi, JoJo's! I walked into a cat doing cat things nice. Yeah! He's being needy, my poor little Popo. Let me give him a little scritch on the chest and the chin. Oh, okay, there we go. I'm not denying that Mr. Knight's body was moved through the tunnel. Then what are you driving at? The gavel expands? Yes, the gavel expands. You didn't know that, Double Red? I guess you didn't. You weren't really like looking when Gavèlle was on, but it's got torque. It's got physics behind it. It's gonna hurt. It goes bam. Is this a trick question? As you say, Mr. Edgeworth, the sweet scent shows the route the body took. I was distracted by her eyes? However, it did not enter the tunnel from Mr. Knight's cell. Huh? Then how did it get down there? There is another possibility, one you seem to have overlooked. The well in the yard. Could a body not have entered the tunnel from there? I guess. The well in the yard? Oh yeah, that thing! Mr. Saint did not take the cage to the workshop. He took it outside. Oh, this is Gavèlle, sorry. Mr. Saint did not take the cage to the workshop. He took it outside. I guess. Then he killed Mr. Knight. This is beyond reaching. Yeah, this is so convoluted. She is just hell-bent on Knight being in that cage, coming into the prison proper, getting shanked, and then put in the workshop A. She is trying really hard. There, he killed Mr. Knight and threw his body down the well. A whoosh. Just dunk it, Kobe. Mr. Connors' dog then dragged Mr. Knight's body here to his owner's cell from the bottom of the well. Okay. Ding! On that note, I would ask you to recall something. What was happening in the yard at the approximate time of the body's discovery? The circus show. Oh, the circus show, right? Regina and Simeon was performing for everyone. Wait, Simeon! Ah! I guess. Ah, indeed. And so you see how it must have been him who disposed of the body. Judge Gavèlle is truly formidable. I don't know if she is a formidable opponent. She's reaching. Just like her gavel. Hey yo! She so effortlessly adjusted her theory to fit the facts. I think she's reaching her theory around the facts. This game got my brain fried. Yeah, hi PF0s, welcome. And yes, I proposed that Mr. Knight was taken to the yard, not the workshop. And as we have established, Mr. Saint was off stage for 15 minutes. Formidable, no overreaching. Ample time to throw the body down the well. I am sure you will agree. Yeah, but if I remember correctly, the well had grates on it. Is it easy to take it off, take the grates off? Objection! Your deduction's impressive, Your Honor. However, even suppose that the knight's body was indeed thrown down the well. You cannot conclusively say that was during the show. It would happen at a different time. And also, couldn't forensics tell any, like, what's the word that they use? Like blunt force trauma, or like lesions, or like, you know, stuff that happens to the body post-mortem, like bruising. Like, but the thing is, if it bruises, then that means the body was alive. If there was trauma to the body and there wasn't a bruise, that means it was done posthumously. I've seen a lot of NCIS, by the way. And so there's a difference between damage before death and damage after death. So forensics could 100% tell if a body has been dumped into a well, dragged through a tunnel, and also dragged to a workshop by a dog. Forensics will 100% be able to tell all these things. NCIS #1 fan? No, I wouldn't say #1 fan. I haven't watched it in forever. I watched it on TV back when my mom wanted to watch it, back when I still lived with my mom. My sympathies, Mr. Edgeworth, but it simply could not have. Depending on when the damage is done, you can tell if trauma is done pre or post dead. Yeah, exactly, JoJo's, exactly. Oh, what? Mr. Cerado was using the tunnel at around the time the show began. Yes. Mr. Cerado, did you happen to trip over a corpse while you were down there? Oh man, that would be a little traumatic. Oh no, wait, because this person killed someone, so it wouldn't be that traumatic. He knows what a corpse is, and he's used to it. No, place was clean. Gurk. If the body had been at the bottom of the well before the show began, Mr. Cerado would have seen it. However, he saw no such thing. Ooh, okay, that makes sense. That's actually not overreaching, that makes sense. Which makes it somewhat difficult to support your theory. Furthermore, Mr. Knight's body was discovered in the workshop after the show. No, actually, the body was discovered during the show because, what's his face? Because Mr. Saw the body. He saw it. Aha. So at 9. So that means he was dead before 9. Okay, so she's still wrong. Close taking a risk asking the man she was trying to pin the crime on to confirm a lot of people. Yeah, exactly. In summary, the body must have been thrown down the well and moved to the workshop at some point during the show. Tell me, who else would have done that but Mr. Saint? Lurk! Well, what do we do, Mr. Edgeworth? The body did indeed enter the tunnel from the well. Things don't look good for Mr. Saint, which means that the body did not enter the tunnel through the well. Duh! Your Honor, your theory is still just that, a theory. A game theory? Because it's in a game! Get it? And I posit that you lack the evidence to back it up. I concede that, for the moment, I do not. Oh, burpees. May I suggest that we investigate the yard again? The Yardigans! Remember that little cartoon for babies? The Yardigans? The Backyardigans, I mean. It's called the Backyardigans. Very well. May the goddess of justice go with you. Yeah, the Backyardigans! I saw a couple episodes of that. Now then, to the yard. Perhaps we can finally put this case to rest. I feel old. Oh? What's that sound? Wee. Remember that apparently they rebooted? Oh, they rebooted it? Oh my gosh. Did someone else escape? Should we maybe skip town too? Oh no, what happened? What happened? Darlings, please, there's nothing to be alarmed about. By which I mean, that's not an alarm, it's the dinner bell. What? What? Although, I suppose it's rather alarming if you aren't used to it. It can certainly scare the heck out of me. Not even in the 20s yet, oh my. Please don't expose your age, no personal infos in chat. This is a public forum. I'm so sorry, sweet pea. I hope you can forgive me. Time to get grub then. Yeah, yummy food. I wonder what the prison food is like here. Yeah, what a stupid dinner bell. I'm forever 16. Yeah, same, double red. I'm forever 16. Alright, you two, back to your post. Chop chop. And as for you, Rocco Caserato, it's time you went back to your room. Yeah, fine, I get the picture. Also, someone make sure to block his tunnel so he doesn't, you know, escape again. Oh, what happened? He left. Come on, Teddy, let's go. That's what he said, I think. Yeah, fine. Come on, Teddy, we're out of here. Yeah, that basically. I could be 4 years old and know whatever. No, I would be a cat. To be honest, that's true. But please do not admit, especially if you're underage, please do not tell me. I will, I don't know, poo-poo you. I probably won't. Warden Lagarde would like to take one more look around the yard. Yep. Oh, darling, don't you have a homes of your own to go to? Oh, if it's dinner, that means it's really late. Maybe they should go home. Can I make dinner, make prison, big nugget, and make prison fries and make prison soda? Oh my gosh. If only, right? I was at McDonald's yesterday, I want to say. It was yesterday? No, not yesterday. The day before yesterday. Yeah. Visiting hours are over, I'm afraid. Tomorrow, No, it's imperative that we investigate it right away. I think we've had quite enough excitement for one day, don't you? Murderers, escapees, so eventful. It's time our guests went home to Betty Buys, isn't it? Yes, it is. Also, I still want your fox. Arg. Come on now, darling. Don't make me bore you with all that I am the ward and this is an order nonsense. Dot. Warden Lagarde is right. Her word is law here, and we must respect her wishes. Mr. Edgeworth, your investigation of the yard will have to wait until tomorrow. You may keep your badge for now. The matter of your standing can wait. Oh. What's your usual meal when you go to McDonald's? Oh, I don't have a usual meal. I just get what I feel like or whatever's on sale. If there's a promotion, I get whatever's on promotion. If I feel like nuggies, I get nuggies. If I want just fries, I'll get just fries. I get whatever's on sale because I am stingy. I bid you all good day. About now, time to fix things in my favor. Man, I hope she doesn't. What are you waiting for, kittykins? Off you go. Oh my gosh, kittykins? Fine, at least there is a tomorrow for me. Yeah. Judge Gavèlle believes that Knight's body was dropped down the well and then taken through Mr. Cerado's cell to the workshop. I get the chicken sandwich. Oh, the chicken sandwich is pretty good, yeah. Oh, sorry. I knocked the mic while I was burping. That was so much noise all at once. But is that truly the case? Do the facts really support her theory? She also seemed to believe Mr. Saint had to be the one to move the body. But was he really the only one with the opportunity to do so? Well, no, of course, there's the dog that did it. The dog did it. Who that dog though? Come on, Mr. Edwards, tomorrow's another day. We'll figure out a way to save Simeon. I know we will. Yes, we will. I will prove that Mr. Saint is innocent, beyond a shadow of a doubt. That's not the defense's job. Oh, to be continued. Oh, good timing. It's already 11. It's past 11 for me. So this is where we end for day. Let's see. This one. We can end it here. Yippee! Dog is a mastermind who's secretly manipulating everyone, manipulating us into forgetting we were the ones who did it. Oh, we were the Moidoas? Quick, everyone! It's a secret. It's a secret between us and everyone else in chat. Shh! We're not. If we did the Moido, right? We have to be quiet. It's 8 in the morning. Oh my gosh! Time zones. What are they? Anyways, let me take you guys to the beach. Yeah. And BGM, there it is. Shh, yeah. No one tell the police if we are the murderer, you know. It's 23 at night. Yes, I think that's military time. That's me. 11:13 p.m. That's me. There's a fruit fly that's just in my face. It's been in my face this entire stream. I am so mad. Yeah, beach Watch Day. Thanks for the stream. Thank you. Let's see. Next stream is going to be tomorrow around noon PST for Supermarket Together collab, and then right after we'll be doing a drinking stream with American Truck Simulator. Redeem Bald. No, we're not redeeming Bald. So thank you everyone for joining the stream. Like the stream if you haven't, subscribe if you want to. It really helps, you know, everything. And thank you again, Andrew Roselle Contreras, for joining the microplastics. And thank you to my tier 3 Mega Chive Minds members, Benjamin Wyatt, Charter Darby, Bubba the Great, MDK, VMK2, and Clover, for supporting this jellyfish extra hard. Consider joining the membership, and if you want to get your name shouted out at the end of the streams, please, you could, you know, sub to tier 3. Yummy! Thanks for the stream. Thank you. Stream was great. Yay! So let's see who we want to raid. I know it's late for some of you it's early. And yes, Guumi is straight copy and paste. Yes. Go. Oh my gosh, Radiance! Oh my gosh, hi Radiance. Oh my gosh, the YouTube raid worked finally. Raid, welcome. Oh my gosh, YouTube finally fixed the raid notifications. I was just about to end. Radiance, welcome Raiders. My name is Guumi Jelly. I am a jellyfish VTuber that does variety of stuff. Oh my gosh. Radiance, I'm finally able to raid you. Yes, but I was ending. I was literally about to end. Raid. Oh my gosh, thank you WP for the $2.
Hashtag Radi Raid, Cat, Herb, T.
Oh my gosh, it's gonna...
Radi Raid, Cat, Herb, T. Hashtag Radi Raid, Cat, Herb, T.
Yummy! Reverse raid, let's go! Yeah! Thank you for the shout out for Radiance, Bryant. Yes. Radiance is a good friend that we've collabed before. Yep. Hi everybody, that's a rating. Unfortunately, we were just about to end. But my name is Guumi Jelly once again. I am a jellyfish. And I was playing Ace Attorney, Investigations Collection, the second one. So yep. I remember this, yeah. So we are going to raid out. I know you guys just got here, but it's late and I'm literally leaving. I'll save a little longer just to chat. Hoorah! Oh my gosh! PFC Rose, thank you for the
Private
$4.99.
First Class Rose super chatted $4.99. Hoorah!
Hoorah! Okay, I'm having an okie dokie. Jojo's, you have a good night or good day. Thank you for stopping by. We are jellyfish foam. I mean, yay. Yes, I'm a variety streamer. I do games. I do variety of games. I do art. I do, you know, just chatting. I do just random stuff, you know, whatever I feel like. So thank you for being here. Subscribe. We have stuff going on tomorrow. I have, you know, you can look at the waiting rooms. I have stuff going on tomorrow. And you can catch me whenever else I'm streaming by subscribing. Yeah. Okay, where are we? We need a raid. Okay, who are we raiding? Why is Twig live? Twig isn't usually live. No, that's scheduled. Wait, why? How is Twig live? Twig is live! Let's go raid Twig. Wait, is she? She's live. I will never be able to raid Twig because she's not raidable because we're, you know, in the wrong time zone for each other. So Guumi's raid to is the raid message, and oh no, she just ended. Never mind. I could not raid her. She just ended. Never mind. Let's raid into... I don't know this person, but I'm raiding into this person. Her name is Ayu. I've only been on one of her streams. Darn it, I couldn't raid into Twig. I'm a little mad. It's all a house of cards, it's all coming down, everyone's ending. I know, right? It's because it's Friday night. Anyways, I will post the link after I end. So, see you guys tomorrow, hopefully. Otherwise, subscribe, and we'll see you later. Bye!